Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Drunkards and Dragons. Unfortunately, Richie can't be with us today, so Sawyer will be MIA. Some exciting news. Game Trade Media, longtime helpful person of the show, just started a D&D group on Facebook, so if you're a streamer and you're trying to get out there, check them out. They're great. We have some art coming out soon. It's pretty exciting, so you can see what some of the characters actually look like.
Or at least what we imagine they look like.
Yeah. So that'll be fun.
This is maybe what they look like.
What else? We reached 200 followers. We're like over 200 followers now, so that's a pretty cool milestone. Yeah, I think those are all the fun announcements.
Are there not fun announcements?
Are there not fun announcements? I don't know. I think we're good.
Oh, you specified fun announcements.
So, last time we left off, after meeting the oddly sage-like, whimsical kind of elf in Celios, agreeing to guide you to where he thought you might be headed, a few days of arduous travel across the sands and lots of encounters and different shenanigans ensued, involving Night's Watch and everything. People not waking people up for Night's Watch and things of that nature. But it was a relatively safe journey across the desert, where they braved through the sands and eventually found plant life in this rich, lush jungle area. Taking a breather, everyone kind of went off to gather water and supplies, and...
We let down our guard.
Yes, you guys let down your guard, and that is when these tribal people ambushed all of you. After a lot of tension rising and a lot of back and forth, they agreed to let Lawless fight their champion.
Woo!
And it was a very fierce battle, but Lawless prevailed.
Mistakes were made.
And so, agreeing to uphold their end of the bargain since you won in ritual combat, they guide you to the ruins that you sought. Warning you that if you do happen to undo the entire area, basically, if you do your goal, it will undo their entire way of life. So that is fresh in your minds. But weary, wounded, bleeding still, probably semi-conscious at this point, you are at the entrance to this ancient civilization. And that's where we're going to start.
I struggle to speak, but I just ask. I look at my comrades and I'm just like, healing. Need rest.
Hey, you guys don't look so good.
I spit up blood. Just
I'm like a little haggard.
I'm very beat up.
Who's there besides us?
Sawyer and Ithelin are there currently.
Okay.
And Elena.
Well, she's always.
Is she not willing to heal me? I look directly at her. Haley.
I mean, I could use my spells for the day, or we could just take a rest. I don't think I'd be able to heal all of you fully anyways with what I have right now.
What time of day is it?
At this point, it is the sun's going down.
Oh, then we might as well rest and then enter and like, not dawn, but, you know, I need enough rest to fully fix everything that happened. So we might as well enter in the morning.
I mean, if everyone wants to camp out here in the front of this place, I'm down for that.
Perhaps we should camp at the entrance. Inside.
Why not under the
Good idea.
trees?
I'll take first watch.
Yeah, right. I take no watch because
I take
basically dead.
It's up to you guys.
Just inside.
You should probably sleep. Go on, you can go in and rest.
Are there any of the natives with us, or did
No,
they just
they led you there, and
left?
they led you there, and basically just like whatever happens is on you at this point.
Oh, alright.
We're not going to help you. We're not going to stop you.
They don't have our backs.
Paris, I can't see in the dark. Perhaps I should take first watch while the sun's still slightly up, and I'll wake you.
I'm sure it's fine. I could just stay up the whole night.
Remember, to grow stronger, you require rest.
Yeah, do you want to do your exercises tonight?
You did skip a day. Sort of.
Oh yeah, how many days has it been since we left?
Since you left? This all happened the same day. You arrived there, or you're held captive.
So it's like the end of the third day?
Yeah.
Okay. What happened to my camel number 4?
They're with you. They gave you all your belongings back.
Cool.
They didn't take anything from you. You have all your stuff, but you're basically on your own entirely. They didn't offer any help whatsoever.
We don't need them. Savages. Just kidding.
I think I could use the day off of training. I'll just sit here and hang out with the camels.
Protect camel number 4 with your life. I care more for him than I do you.
Wow.
Just gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
I'm gonna pretend like I whispered it.
Well, if you're so intent on staying up the whole night, I'll stay here with you for a couple hours and then go to sleep.
Okay.
Sawyer leans up against the wall and just closes his eyes.
I sleep the whole time.
I just look at the trail of blood that Sawyer's left from his stab wounds and acknowledge his need for rest.
Okay, so you have an uneventful night. Despite whoever doesn't wake someone up for watch this time around, it's uneventful. It is kind of hard for you guys to sleep at first because you hear the animals moving around the trees, you hear the rustling of branches and breaking of twigs, and knowing what's potentially out there and then not knowing what might be out there, it's unsettling at first. But eventually, just the day overtakes all of you, as it's been a really long day for each and every one of you. Mm-hmm. And you do manage to sleep. Ithlin tells you all in the morning that, well, it's been delightful traveling with all of you. The fact that this ruin exists means that other ruins exist as well.
Oh, he's gonna go.
Which means I have to go find them. Like, you don't understand. I don't expect simpletons like you to understand the discovery this is, but...
Ethlyn, you sound different. Do you have a cold?
Whatever do you mean?
Figures. He's probably just like, oh look, something cool exists. I'm gonna go find all the other cool stuff that's out in the world so I don't get bored.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. And so he just walks off into the trees. Sawyer takes you aside and asks to speak with you momentarily.
Ooh la la.
Of course I can, or give my consent to this talk.
So he pulls you aside and he goes, those savages disrespected us. I think that I'm gonna go and take note of their fortifications for later conquering.
I don't think this is the best place to conquer, but eventually we'll probably have to get to it.
It's a start, and that's what's important.
Very well.
Besides, I'm sure you can handle this.
Yes, I'm sure.
It is isolated and down south. Maybe it's the best place to start.
Take care.
So Sawyer also parts ways with you guys.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Okay.
So they did this in private?
Yes.
I just come back alone.
What did Sawyer leave to?
He said he had interest in the beastmen that inhabit this land.
Looking to conquer them as well.
I don't know. Perhaps you should ask him.
Prince, what was it? Arya or something? Wait,
That's
I wrote
correct.
it down.
Oh, I wrote
Yep.
it down.
Prince Arya. Prince. I did put it in quotes too.
Nice.
Anyway.
So is there any preparation you guys want to make before you head in?
Let's see, I rested. I have my
I would
arcane
like
shot.
to fix my headphones.
Yeah.
Right?
Do that. Oh, everyone's at 1 hit point? Awkward.
You all die. One fell swoop just.
Ugh.
Do
I'll
we
just
have
get hit
all
by
of
a
the
leaf
water
trap.
with us?
Sorry, what?
Do we have all the water with us?
Yeah, everything that you took into the desert with you, you have. Nothing was stolen from
We
you.
still have the camels as well. So.
Alright, I take a couple water skins off my camel and put it in my bag of holding. So
Okay.
I have water skins with me.
Okay.
I don't feel comfortable. I don't know what to do with the camels. I don't feel comfortable taking them in, but leaving them alone outside in the wilderness by themselves with savages around.
We'll leave them at the entrance again.
But what's stopping the beastmen from coming in and stealing /
The same-
eating our camels?
The same thing that stopped them from eating it before.
Alright, we'll take this chance.
Primitive as they are, they have a sense of honor.
Are there like giant leaves around? Jungle leaves?
What do
We
camels
began
eat?
cutting many of them down.
Okay. Sorry, what?
What do camels eat? I give my camel a little bit of food. So he can
They eat like fruit and nuts and
last
stuff.
until we get back.
Grass.
I give him a little bit of my rations. Like an apple and some nuts.
Like to try and build like a makeshift tent around them.
That's
With
gonna take a
leaves.
lot of cutting.
Oh yeah.
How long are you gonna dedicate to
We're
this
gonna
project?
be here for
I
a
will
while.
assist
At least
him in
an
the
hour.
matter.
At least an hour? Okay, so maybe two of you together doing it? You could do
I'll
half
join
an hour.
as well because I focus on covering camel number 4 though, like making
Oh,
him a
okay.
really nice tent.
Both of you, or actually all of you just make survival checks.
Yeah.
We'll do a group.
What is that under? How am I missing? Oh, there it is.
18.
Okay, sorry.
18.
Oh, 14.
17.
Okay, those are all relatively high.
Oh,
So in a matter of half an hour, you guys managed to cut down a lot of leaves, a lot of sticks, and managed to construct a kind of little nice area for your camels.
cute.
It's crude looking, but it works.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
I
Alright.
sit in the tent.
Okay. It's really breezy as there's holes on the top. And
Perfect.
If I were a
It's nice
lonely
and
peasant,
cool.
perhaps I could have been a builder.
Shall we be on our way? Is
Yes.
everyone ready? Elena?
just nods.
Alright. Who's entering first? I vote for Lawless.
I enter first.
Alright. It
I'll
is
follow
dark in
behind
here,
her.
so if you don't have dark vision, you are blind currently.
I entered first.
I have dark vision. So I'll walk in with him. I'll be next to him so I can see what's going on.
Okay. So you walk for
You have dark vision, right?
several minutes.
Okay.
You walk for several minutes, and those of you with dark vision, you notice that along the walls, there's lots of crude drawings and lots of crude, kind of like hieroglyphics, and there's like moss
Caveman drawings?
all over it, and some of the walls are like cracked and broken and things like that.
Mm.
You definitely get the feeling that even as you walk, you can see on the ground that you are the only footprints. Like you are the first people here in a very long time. That apparently not even the natives come here. But you guys walk for a few minutes and you come across this huge stone wall, and there looks like there's kind of a like cut in the middle of it.
Stone wall with a cut in the middle. Mm.
Just like a straight or like a crack?
Like a straight
something. Okay. Perhaps it opens.
I check for traps.
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
Ooh.
With
Good
disadvantage?
Yeah, so you're blind. So
Dude.
Oh, that would have been so good. 9.
with confidence, you exclaim, "There are no traps here."
Looks safe to me.
Knowing that you can't see very well, I'm gonna take. I'm gonna test you on that and check for
If that
traps
cancels my
myself.
disadvantage, I got a 19.
Oh yeah, so if you assist him on it, then you'll have a 19.
Okay.
You do find in the
Yeah,
ground,
I'll assist.
beneath this wall,
Oh, thank God.
there's
I'll
little tiny indents in the ground,
Okay.
and very ever slowly you pull up this little tiny wire.
assist. Oh no, tripwires. Tripwires.
On second thought, I have found a trap. I back away
Disarm.
slowly.
I don't know how to
no,
disarm traps.
I'm not going to disarm this trap.
I will cast light on Lawless's halberd or glaive. That's what it is, right? Glaive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So light fills the area. Does
Is
you with
it
dark
the
vision.
only
Takes a
one
little bit to adjust your eyes. Sorry, what?
Is it the only one? Is it only one trap?
That you know of?
I want to search for more so we can avoid stepping on potentially all of them and just like mark them, like put something next to them so we know not to like step on that square, however it's like designed.
Oh, 19 will search the area fairly well.
Okay.
You're confident there's probably no other traps here.
All right. Cool. Moving on.
So you just found a wire, nothing... Did you follow it at all to see what it leads to?
This is not my specialty.
I'll follow the wire.
Do you even see the wire? Make a perception check.
Oh.
I mean, I'm just pointing at it, so...
Yeah. So you have advantage on it.
Oh. Okay. Oh, not
Oh.
20.
Okay, cool.
24.
So yeah, sure enough, he points down. You see this silver kind of wire, and you follow it for a little while, and you
Very
see that
carefully.
it goes along the entire ground and goes up, and then actually above this wall, there's this huge guillotine blade up there.
Well, good thing we found this. We all would have been cleaved.
Does it look like as I'm looking up at it, does it look like when it comes down it'll go left and right, or will it go like this way?
Yeah, it looks like it'll go straight down.
Just straight down?
It's like a headsman block. Like,
So it's
Oh.
yeah, just
How big is it?
it's very large.
Like
Like it fills the
5 feet
entire
tall?
wall.
Like the blade.
Oh, the blade's like 10 feet tall.
Stand back, comrades. I'll handle this.
Well, either we
Stand back.
trigger the wire with everyone standing out of the way so the blade comes down and we walk around it.
That's what I was going to do, and I
Oh, okay.
whipped out my crossbow.
Okay.
I'm like holding on to it. I can just whip out my dagger and cut it.
Are you going to be able to get out of the way in time, though?
Can try.
I already stepped back.
Good point. Is there...
Yeah,
Is
there's
there a
room
way
over
I
here
can,
if you
like,
want to get
mark-
out of the way.
where the, like, put like a bullseye for him to like aim at?
I mean, not really.
Do you see the wire?
If you want, I can cut it.
Can you get out of the way fast enough?
Yes, I can.
I mean, after
Oh, okay.
Lala's
I mean,
pointing
if
out
you
to
want.
Lexia, she can point out to you.
I can see it.
Okay.
It's-
If you're
it's
just
fine.
going to shoot it, perhaps we should let the one who's most proficient at shooting.
Oh, that's me!
You questioning my ability, son?
I would never.
He like postures at you. What?
As soon as Alexia gets out of the way, I shoot.
Oh shit.
I get out of the way very quickly.
That's not good.
Okay, so you take about a 5-foot step away, and then you hear twang. Go and make an attack roll.
Yeah. 19.
You hit it?
Nice.
You hear a loud as the blade slides down and embeds itself in the dirt.
How much of this 10 feet is still above the ground?
It's still a few inches sticking out,
Okay.
but it embedded itself like 5 or 6 inches in the ground. The force.
And there's enough space to like walk around it. Right?
Well, it's a wall still, is the thing. Like, you found this trap along this wall in front of you
Oh, okay.
guys. So there's nothing to walk around currently.
Okay, so we just avoid it flat out.
You just crawl over it, right?
No, it
10
goes up to
feet
the
Like
tall.
ceiling.
10 feet up, man.
It goes up to the ceiling, like.
Oh.
But like I said, there's definitely a like mark right down the middle.
Of the blade or the wall?
The
I'm
wall,
confused. I'm confused as to what we're looking
It's
at.
reminiscent of like double doors, you know?
Yeah.
So there's a blade beat like
She
There
was
was.
asking if
I'm
the
so
blade is
confused.
like in the way now.
Oh, I mean, you guys have to step over it if you can get past this wall, but it's easy to step over. It's still like a couple inches out of the ground, but
Step over it.
okay, you're next to the wall now.
Nice.
Like
how do we
it's,
get
I
past the
mean,
wall?
you can't even step over it. Like it's up against the wall,
Mm-hmm.
so like you
Oh,
try and
okay,
step
okay.
over it, and then you just step on it because there's no over it yet.
Oh no.
There's still this wall in front of you guys.
So, knowing that I checked so well for traps earlier, I attempt to push the doors.
okay, make an athletics check.
Okay.
I
Where did my
can't-
dice go?
I mean, it'd be impressive.
21? Yeah, 21.
21. Yeah, I mean, it takes several minutes, and at first it doesn't feel like it's budging at all, and then slowly you hear the scraping of stone on dirt as it starts to push open.
I look back and wink at Varys. 100 push-ups. Just push it open. Every day.
Off into the distance. Imagine the massive feats of strength they'll be capable of soon.
That was one big ass door.
Yeah.
I don't think
Push that open.
Sawyer could do that. He needs all the assistance he needs to have the strength to do stuff like that.
I would not underestimate Sawyer. I believe he could split you in two with one swing.
I have no doubt. I just don't think he'd be able to hit me.
I hear it.
Perhaps.
I hear a future challenge.
But I hope this will never come to that.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Anyways,
So we open the door.
Yes.
We go over the blade.
Okay. So you come into this large chamber. It's actually lit up because in the center of this room there's this greenish blue light emanating from the ground, and it's illuminating the entire room. And as you guys look around, you see that it's more of those weird symbols, more of the moss, more of the vines hanging down. Everything's also covered in dust.
I want to take a closer look at the drawings and compare it to look in the book I have to see if there's
There are no drawings in
no?
the book.
Dang it.
No, it's just words.
Right. And none of us even know what this is.
No.
I
What
want to
is-
throw my spear at that crow.
what is the light coming from?
So it's illuminating up from the ground and casting light all over the area.
So is there like a hole or something in the ground where like the light's coming out of?
It looks like it's coming from the ground so far.
Jump in the hole.
I walk over to it.
Okay. So that swirl in the ground there.
I assume Elena goes with you?
And she'll stand with you guys. I mean, she's not like attached to his hip. So you look down and you can't really tell how deep it is, but there's this swirling blue and green liquid just in a funnel around, and it's luminescent, and that's what's causing all the light.
Don't drink it. Make Elena drink it.
No.
Now he says no.
You do see, though, at the far end of this pool, there are 4 braziers that are unlit, covered in cobwebs.
Braziers.
They're like places you could light fire from.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd like to walk around
Set
to
them on
it,
fire.
to the braziers.
Foreshadow.
Do you walk around to them just fine?
I'd like to take a closer look at them, see if they're inscribed with anything.
They do have very crude drawings. Go ahead and make a... Let's see what this would be. I'm gonna say history check for this.
Yeah, something I'm bad at.
Do the drawings match drawings
21.
that are
21. The first one you look at, it looks kind of like a crude drawing of what a child might draw of like a snake.
Put a snake in it. Set it on fire.
No.
No.
I go to the next one.
Figured out the puzzle.
What is this?
Okay, go ahead and make another history check.
Not one.
Not one. You have no idea what this is.
Right, left.
What is my
Oh,
best
I don't know
guess
this. Never mind.
of what this could be?
So let's see what it actually is. So you look at this thing, and as far as you know, it looks like some kind of rock with
Okay.
eyes.
He's just like, what a nice boulder. It's Geodude, isn't it?
You didn't say it had arms. I don't know.
Yeah, but this is his best guess. For all he knows, these are like drawings of ancient Pokemons. Got Ekans or Arbok.
Okay.
Geodude.
I'd like to see what the next one is.
Make a history check.
chance I'm gonna die.
Oh,
5.
5.
Hey, it's not in that one. It's good.
You're fairly sure it's some kind of smiley face?
Mm-hmm.
obviously don't like that one.
It's the first one we should like. You obviously put someone in there while they're smiling.
Like to look at the restaurant.
Make a history check.
15.
15? It's some kind of four-legged creature.
Does this four-legged creature appear furry in any way?
I mean, they're drawings, so like, there's no fur accented on them at all.
No!
It's obviously a naked mole rat.
Obviously.
Or those
I'd
naked
like to look around
cats.
for any rocks.
with eyeballs.
There's stone everywhere. This entire place is made of stone. So
I know, but is
you
there like...
easily find
Yeah.
chipped rocks on the ground.
Alright. What do I have?
Are these rooms or like doors
I
that
don't
we
know.
can see?
We haven't looked.
I don't know.
But like, can we see them?
No one else
Like,
is
do-
looking
do we
around or
see
anything.
something?
I'm just...
Would you like to investigate?
Yes.
Don't
I'm
mind me.
enjoying what you're doing.
I want to investigate everything.
I come back to the brazier with the rock on it,
Mm-hmm.
The Rockies.
and I kind of want to take a crossbow bolt and like poke eyes into it, and then drop it into the thing.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Oh yeah, that was a bad roll, but 15.
What is
15.
Varys doing over there?
Do you manage to avoid poking your
He
hands?
looks ridiculous.
And you manage to get 2 holes in it. They're lopsided. They're not in the right place. They're like one's a bit higher than the other.
That's fine. It probably looks better than the drawing.
Perhaps he's onto something. Or it's just Varys being Varys. You can never tell.
I think I'm going to investigate while he does whatever he's doing. See if we can gather more information about where
You
we
drop
are.
the rock into the brazier, and it makes a clang sound, and nothing happens.
You done fucked up.
There appears to be some drawings on these. This one over here appears to be...
A snake.
I don't remember what it is. It's something.
It's a
This one's a rock of some kind. This one over here appears to depict an old person smiling. And the one on the far end,
Smile.
it appears to be some sort of animal or something. Something with 4 legs.
Animal. 4 legs. He
Perhaps
sounds
it's like the
ridiculous to
last
me.
challenge we encountered.
And he looked ridiculous, poking holes in
What
the
do you
rock.
mean?
Well, maybe there are challenges that we have to face before we encounter the Beast King.
Do the drawings
Why?
do those drawings match any other drawings in this area? That's my question. But I guess first we have to figure out if it's actually a something, a rock, an old smiling person, and of some sort of 4-legged animal. So I want to go up there because he looked ridiculous, poking holes in a rock, and he just sounds out of his mind right now. So I want to walk over to see what he's talking about.
Make a history check.
I just walk along the walls with the light spell on my glaive and
Okay.
look, see if I can gather.
You go ahead and make a perception check as well.
Why did I take minor illusion? I could have made them see what I saw.
Oh no!
18.
So the first one definitely looks like a snake.
Snake.
8.
8.
Mm-hmm.
Magnificent structure.
Nice.
Ah, 5.
5.
Rock with eye holes.
You're like, that is a rock, Varys.
There.
No.
12.
12.
Still
You
an
disagree
old
that's a
man's
smiley face, though. You're like, that's definitely a triangle.
triangle.
Wait, what?
Definitely a triangle. 19.
19. You note that just because you grew up in the wild, the 4-legged creature on the panel kind of looks more feline-like.
4-legged feline.
I don't know if it matters, but I went along the right side.
Can I assume?
Some magnificent structure to you.
Okay.
Can I assume it's gonna be some sort of jungle cat because of where we are?
You can, if you want to. That's up to you.
Four-legged feline. Got it. Four-legged feline. Alright, I'm gonna walk around to see if I notice any other drawings resembling those four.
Make a perception check.
20. Not net.
So what wall are you by right now? This one? Okay. So as you're looking at
Well, I
it,
guess I'd be near that one because I
Okay.
walked down.
so either way, as you're looking at it, you notice that as you're kind of looking at the symbols on the wall, this huge wall in front of you kind of has these strange symbols on it, and they're kind of cut out in like squares.
I touched the square to see if it does anything.
It doesn't move.
Oh.
It doesn't push in or anything like that.
Can I pull it out?
No. You try to, and it's stuck in there.
Alright. I want to make a like doodle or like a trace of it.
Okay, you can do that.
Okay. I go to the next wall and
Okay.
do the same thing.
You notice that that wall also has similar shapes and different square outlines.
So I want to go to the other four. Not the other four.
They're all the same.
Okay. Is it just the same?
You
Drawing
can't tell.
over
There
and
are lots
over?
of different shapes and symbols, but they all have the same square panel outline.
Alright. I can't make sense of it. I'll be honest, I don't know what's happening here.
What are you doing?
I'm making traces of the crude drawings on the walls to see if we can make sense of whatever puzzle or trial or whatever we may need to do here. But I can't make sense of any of it.
Drawings on the wall?
Yep. On each of the four walls around us, there's drawings on a square panel on each of them.
I'd like to look at this one.
Make an investigation check.
Squares.
You notice that
15.
there's squares.
15. So looking, you notice the pattern that she's talking about, and you try and touch one, and it actually slides to the side.
Oh, damn it.
Which side?
Are we in the
Just
unknown
like the
cave?
left. No.
Huh. This one seemed to slide.
I do. So this stonework I'm marveling. Does it appear similar to anything else we've been through?
Just time touch, if anything.
Okay.
That's the thing they all have in
But like
common.
the craftsmanship I'm admiring isn't similar.
First, did you say
Not
the
similar,
square
no.
moved to
They've
the
all been
left?
definitely different.
Yeah, move to the
Okay,
left.
so I look.
Did anything happen?
Wait, is Elena doing anything weird when I look at her?
No.
Okay.
She's also just kind of looking around, like trying to figure things out.
When I moved the square to the left, is there anything like behind where the square was?
No, it's just an empty space. So there was an empty space, you moved it to the left, and now there's a new empty space where that square was.
I would like to attempt to move the square up. No?
Yeah.
Can I move it back to the right?
Yeah.
Can I move it up now?
So I'm gonna say make an intelligence check.
Nope.
Oh no.
No.
That's a 5.
So that's the equivalent of what you do. You move it one side, move it back again.
Huh.
Nothing happens.
Very interesting. I just play with it.
Yeah.
Now I'm wondering if all of the panels slide, if they all have to be in a specific area to do, like, you know, this one on the left, this one on the right, yeah, and all four have to be in the right slot to do something.
Clever girl.
I
I
move.
choose to ignore what they're saying and just continue playing.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna ruin all of it. Alright. I asked Lawless to restrain Varys, so I can pull him away from the panels so I can
I decline.
see what. Oh my god, Lawless. Useless.
What has he done to provoke this?
Well, if he's just gonna slide the panel back and forth, I can't determine if my idea is right or not.
Should we wrong him for discovering that the panel slides? Perhaps he's onto something.
Fine. Slide the panel you're closest to, and I'll slide mine.
I don't see any panels.
Oh my god. Alright, I'll go around and slide the rest of the panels.
Alright, what will you buy?
I'm by this one.
Make an intelligence check.
Intelligence. 14.
14. You get farther than Varys did. You discover several panels that move, and so you slide them around a couple times. They do kind of come together and make a more of a solid image, but it's a weird looking. You don't really know what it is.
Oh, okay. So different panels have different like pieces of the drawing, and you have to. Oh, dang! That's cool.
Sean is struggling with all this right now. Since they did point that out, can I look at this again to try to find panels?
Check. Yeah.
Right. Can I continue trying to form
an intelligence check?
Yeah.
a picture?
13.
13. You also get farther than Varys did. Yours makes kind of a weird picture as well. It's not really something you can discern at the moment, but it's something.
I'd like to continue working on my puzzle.
Okay, go ahead and make another intelligence check.
19.
19. This time you you realize you pushed one the wrong way, and so you start switching them around again, and you're up by that one.
Mm-hmm. Say number 3. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. 4.
So your picture eventually comes together, and it looks like some kind of bird.
Bird.
The Rock.
Huh?
Is it The Rock?
Well, it's probably the smiley face / triangle.
Okay. Birds
And
are kind of
so as
I
you
just
step-
went like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4.
As you step back to kind of like admire it, your wall begins to kind of like disintegrate into
My
dust.
wall's doing a thing, guys.
And then there's a pathway forward.
Oh, chetas. Alright. I go to wall number 2 and do
Would you like to make another intelligence
try
check?
to do the same thing.
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
There's one better. That's a 6.
You discover 2 panels and you start sliding them both back and forth.
Clank, clank, clank. I go to wall number 2 and try it.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, 6.
Do you not have any luck with this one?
Nope.
Would you like to try again?
I'm just admiring the dwarves that put the effort into this stonework. That's what I'm convinced it is. And yes, I'll try again. Not great. 12?
12?
I think with int? Yeah. Or 11.
11. So you rearrange some of the stone pieces and then they make an even weirder image. Like, that's definitely not right either.
I want to try it. I just want to keep trying until I get a picture.
Okay, well, it gets harder every time, just so
Oh,
you know.
no.
So,
Oh, wow.
go ahead and try.
Oh, man. That's... Oh, 21.
21? Okay, this time, after much effort and a lot of, like, you had to, like, take a step back just because it was so annoying. But you finally put it together. And so, 2.
Mm-hmm.
It takes the shape of, like, some kind of serpent.
A what?
Some kind of serpent, like a snake.
A snake.
Oh.
And then,
Snack.
and then it also crumbles into dust and the pathway is revealed.
I go, remembering that one of the thingies was in the form of a snake, I walk over to see if anything happened to it.
It's still unlit.
Ugh. I think if we go down this path, something will happen to that area because the images matched. They're both serpents.
Wait, really?
Yep. I moved
I
some
like
rocks
finally turn around and look at the door.
Yeah, 2 of them have faded away and there is these huge openings.
Wow, what'd you do?
I point at this one and say it was a bird. I put the puzzle together. Those rocks that you're moving around, there's multiple that move, and eventually, depending on where they are, it will form a picture.
How can
And
you
the wall will
assume
come down.
that they're connected when there was no triangle on that door?
I'm just saying, I think this one and this are connected because they were both the same image. So far, I
just follow her down the path.
haven't found the triangle.
I like to mess with mine again, but
Or
this
the
time I try to
four-legged
make the
feline.
image of a rock.
Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Just like this looks like a rock. This
I have the rock. Oh!
It's
Nice.
21.
It's not
You
a
definitely
rock.
managed to rearrange them into a rock,
Oh jeez.
which is,
I thought I had
Rock.
the rock.
unfortunately, nothing happens.
No, the rock is.
I have the rock.
Are you like bickering with him about this? Like, you could open the rock.
Yes, of course.
Oh, okay.
Can I also try to make a rock?
I go to Varys's.
Go ahead.
I go to Varys's wall and see if I can assist him.
Okay, you can.
I'm still making a rock.
We'll say I'll let you make the intelligence check.
Gosh.
Okay.
And do you want to help her rearrange them at all?
It's already complete. I just don't know why it's not open.
Okay, then you're on your
You
own.
obviously did it
So
wrong.
make an intelligence check.
Okay. Ah, 10.
10. You watch as she messes up your artwork entirely, and it turns into like this weird image.
I do it again.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, no! No.
Now it's even weirder.
I would like to try and like make it into a rock again.
No, it's not a rock. If it didn't work the first time, it's not going to work again. Stop wasting our time, Varys.
It's how is it not a rock?
I got an 8 for rock making.
Like a round rock?
I'd imagine like if I could, I'd add some flavor to it, like kind of like it crumbled off a wall or something.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I made it. I got an 8 to get make a rock.
You frustrated. You can't make it into the shape you had envisioned.
We're gonna make it into a
It's not a... Convinced it's not supposed to be a rock, I keep trying out the puzzle.
Okay, go ahead.
21.
21. Fortunately, since you failed many times before,
Oh.
you get a slight image out of it. It actually is starting to look like something. You're just not quite sure what it is. You can make an intelligence check if you want with disadvantage to figure out what it is.
With disadvantage?
Yeah.
Alright.
What this shape it might be taking is.
Okay. Alright, 13.
13? You have no idea.
Damn it! I give up. I go back to my number 2 door and start walking down.
That's also where I'm heading.
Okay.
Varys can play with his rock wall.
Yeah, how many like empty spaces, empty squares are there?
Gosh, so hard.
There's like usually 1 or 2 at a time.
Yeah.
It's whenever you move
Are
one,
there
it creates
2?
another empty one.
Oh dang it! I
Yeah,
can't make
so
what
it'd
I
be
was
like
going
one
to make.
empty slot and you just like...
So I remember the rock had like 2 eyes, so I thought maybe it needed 2 empty spaces in the center.
For eye holes.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's actually much better than I thought you were going to say.
Yes. So
So you two start heading down that pathway.
Sure.
I think we should follow them. They seem to know what they're doing.
Hint, hint.
Varys is like, no, Lena, you're done.
Okay.
Oh, wow, okay.
Alright.
Should have just talked to her first. This guy. Why doesn't she want to play with the rock puzzles?
You guys have it taken care of.
Obviously not. This is so hard.
I'm not so good with rock puzzles.
Well, perhaps she'll help.
None of us have very high intelligence.
Neither does she. None of your intelligence
It's
people.
just gonna get harder and harder. We'd have to get like a 30 or so by the end of this. Alright. I guess I'll lead since I have dark vision.
Okay.
I don't know, does he
Slow.
still have the light on his thing?
Well, that's for like an hour,
Oh,
I
okay.
think, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then I guess if you wanna... We'll just
I
go.
just hold it out like a torch.
I see it did it.
Just hold it out like a torch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, as you guys walk down this pathway, you notice that there are lots of stone pillars down this way, and the patterns on them are kind of like these grooved, like serpentine patterns going all the way up.
Okay.
I get chills and goosebumps.
We continue.
Okay.
Is that it? It's just pillars? Or
yeah.
like, is it a dead end?
No.
Pillars? Or just we're walking through pillars?
So it's just that so far.
I walked past the pillars.
Okay. These continue all the way down, basically. So this is just what you're seeing as you
And I
guys are
just keep
walking.
walking.
Okay. Eventually you come into a much larger room, with more of these structures all around you guys. You guys can go ahead and make an not intelligence, a perception check if you'd like.
Why not?
Better than my
Not
intelligence.
China. She don't.
Why did you hit the marker?
21.
15.
Okay.
10.
10. So 21, 15.
Okay.
You guys, as you're walking along, you notice that one of the serpentine patterns, you swear it moved. And you kind of look back at it and it's solid again.
Is it dark or is this light still shining on it?
Dark.
I take the glaive with both hands, still using it as a light source, and approach it.
Okay.
The one that moved.
Okay.
Does it move again?
No.
I don't know. Okay.
Looks solid.
Poke it.
I touch it.
Solid stone.
Okay.
Oh, it's great.
Touch it.
Yeah, what?
I notch an arrow
Okay.
just to be on guard because that creeped the fuck out of me.
Okay.
Don't trust these pillars no more. Sneak.
It appears it was nothing. Let's continue.
I've been continuing.
Perhaps
Oh.
our eyes are just playing tricks on us. Better to be on our guard anyway.
Well, then
So
I'll
in
try
this-
to catch up to it.
In this large room that you guys are in now,
Yeah,
there
really
is
weird
a
about this
huge, bigger than the one out in the main hall, another brazier in the middle of the room, also unlit.
Isn't that the word for bra? Like, am I totally missing this?
It's not. You're not wrong.
It's one of those
Okay.
words with multiple definitions.
Alright,
Yeah.
that's just cute. That's just like, oh.
It's like
Sorry.
brazier and brazier.
Yeah, it has a different pronunciation.
Yes, there are giant bras in this temple. You figured it out, Sarah.
Nailed it. Puzzle done. Alright, sorry. Continue.
That's all? What do you guys do?
Wait, so what? There's a big one in front of us?
Yes, in the middle of this room, unlit like the ones out in the main corridor.
I approach it to see if there's a similar drawing of a snake on it.
There's no drawing on it.
Oh no.
But do you look inside?
Yes.
You look inside and there
Pile of
are
snakes. Okay.
lots and lots and lots of decaying bones.
Not as bad as snakes. That's fine.
I'm still looking for movement.
Can I tell?
Then you can make a perception check.
Can I tell like the race
Let's try the other.
of the
dice.
pile of bones?
Make a hell of a medicine check.
Mother. 13.
13.
This is gonna be soup's bad.
Everything seems pretty normal.
Okay.
8.
8.
Oh.
Terrible.
You
I
have
don't
no
have a clue.
idea what these
No idea.
were at some point.
I found a decaying pile of bones inside this. I don't know who from or what race, but
A
there's a
decaying
lot and a
pile
lot
of
and
bones,
a lot
you
and
say.
a lot of bones. Yes.
I'm much more concerned with who collected these bones and placed them there.
Can I investigate the room to look for traps?
1 sec. What's Tracy?
19.
19. So,
Bones got
as
me.
you are digging around the bones, trying to like figure out what they belonged to at some point, out of one of the skulls, a huge snake lashes
Oh
out at
god,
you.
I knew it was gonna be snakes! Poison.
Need you to make a
Snack.
constitution check.
Oh god. Oh, 6.
6. So you will take
I'm
an
poisoned.
additional.
I'm poisoned.
So total damage,
Yep.
you will take 8 damage, and you are currently poisoned.
Oh no. Does that do like poison damage?
No,
it makes
so you have disadvantage on
sense.
attack rolls and ability checks.
Got it. Alright. So 8.
And you kind of whip your hand back immediately, and you all hear the hiss.
Is he hanging on to me?
No, it doesn't try and grapple you at all.
Just. Will I go to shoot him?
Okay.
So did he like fall back into the thing?
I'll put those. I don't care what number is, just want to put those next to you guys.
Well, come on! Why'd they have to be snakes?
Just order them like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, okay. 1, 2,
more space back here. Alright. This is fine. You can go ahead and shoot one if you want.
Are they... So they're not in a pile anymore?
No, they're all coming out of this brazier now.
Whoa.
You have disturbed the nest.
Which one bit me?
They all look the same.
I say it's number 1. I shoot it.
Okay, go ahead.
With an explosive arrow from my quiver.
Okay.
Blow this son of a bitch up. 19.
That hits.
1d plus 5. Where there it is. 6. 10 damage.
To everything or just him? You
Just
said
him.
explosive arrow.
Yeah.
So it hits everything in the radius?
No, it
oh,
hits him and
okay,
blows up.
gotcha. The radius.
quiver one.
The quiver one. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay. So she shoots it, and as she does that, you see it whoosh, shoot this snake, and it goes flying up in the air, and then like it still is moving as it like gathers itself and hisses again. You guys hear a loud click as the bare walls on left and right, they flip apart, and there's these huge snake heads, and the green mist starts coming out of their mouths.
Poison gas.
Oh boy.
And we can roll initiative if you guys want.
I want to slowly back out of this angle.
So as you go to back up, the wall whoosh down.
Well, we're stuck in here with the snakes.
So
Look what you did, Bears.
we'll go 20, 25. 15 and 20?
18.
16.
18? Okay. So Wallace. There's 5 to 10?
8.
Okay, Alexia. Okay, Wallace, you're up first.
Okay, so are they? How far apart are they?
Like 5 feet squares.
Okay, so I just go to the middle one, and I will expend a use of call lightning to hit all of them.
Okay.
If that's possible. I think so.
It's like 20 feet now, right? Are you doing the one that's like... Which one are you doing?
That's
yeah,
fair.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I was gonna do the one that's 10 feet, like anything within 10 feet of me, I think is what it is right now.
Well, there's a 20-foot straight line. Then there's a thing where it's around you in 10
Yeah.
feet, and then...
Yeah, I was just gonna run to the middle and do 10 feet around me. Which it looks
Oh.
like from here that's how far apart they are, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you can run to the middle then, yeah.
Okay.
So you're in the middle, go ahead and attack.
Okay. Well, it's DC 15.
Oh, right, I forgot. This
Yeah.
just happened.
We made it like lightning.
Yeah.
That's
works.
everything within 10 feet of you?
Yeah. Well, everything I want within 10 feet.
Oh, natural 20.
Oh, okay.
So one of them passes. Actually,
Damn, Snick.
2 of them passes. And the last one...
Dickens.
Yeah, only 2 of them pass. Okay.
Slippery mother.
So we're gonna roll damage then.
Okay.
We might not even know.
Oh,
We'll see.
that's good to know.
Wait, did my snake die?
10 damage.
10 damage? Okay, so 10, 5, 5. As Lawless calls lightning down on them, the one that you shot does die.
Oh, okay, cool.
Great. Then I will attack. For the sake of ease, I'll attack number 2.
Okay. So number 1's dead.
Yep.
Okay.
That is a lot. 26 to hit.
That's, yeah.
Okay.
I assume your minimum damage is 1.
It's a lot more than
Yes.
this.
Okay. So that one you easily...
Well, minimum's like 3, but I get to re-roll 1, so...
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
so you easily cut through that one.
I'll use my bonus action to, like, smash one of them.
Okay, good.
You want 4 or 5?
I'll take 4. Oh, 28 to hit.
Okay, that one also dies.
Okay.
After that, do anything else?
No, that's my turn.
Alright, that's Varys. What do you want to do?
Draw one of my scimitars and move forward.
Okay.
And I will attack number 3.
Okay.
21 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Takes 11 damage.
And it dies. You cut it. Whoosh, rip.
Fucked. And then
Head
I
to
will
tail.
turn and swing on number 5.
Okay.
17 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah. 4, 8, 13 damage.
It dies as well. Yeah. So I slaughter a cut in half snakes and electrocuted snakes way before you guys. The room is quickly filling up with this green mist, though.
Does anyone have any way to light this stupid thing?
I can use an explosive arrow, but I don't think that
The
creates
flint and tinder.
fire.
Go ahead and everyone make perception checks first.
Okay. Ooh, nice. Yeah. 24.
Okay.
22.
15.
Okay. Phew. Everybody but Alexia. Well, maybe Elena. Let's see. Okay, she hears it too. Yeah, everyone but Alexia. You hear the soft kind of, "My babies, how dare you? My
Mistakes were made. Can I search for this? Well,
Babies.
I'll wait till my turn.
You can, if you want to.
Okay. Yeah, I search for the source of that sound.
Go and make a perception check. And I believe you have disadvantage right now. Yes,
Okay.
you have disadvantage right now.
I'll just roll 2. See what happens.
You
One's
might
a nat
not-
20, though.
You might not have disadvantage. Let me double check.
Oh,
Can I have the 20?
That's one of them. Yeah.
I'll just re-roll. It's fine.
No, you can keep it. I just need to
Okay.
make sure.
Saving that.
I mean, that's legit. Don't worry.
Okay.
I just need to know if you have to roll it again or not.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't have disadvantage.
Okay. Well, then I have a technical natural 20.
Then it does not have that. Well, everyone drink for it first of all.
I did, but I'll do it again.
So as you hear this soft hissing voice, you look around and immediately pinpoint in the corner wrapped around one of the pillars this serpent-like creature, green scales and like a cobra-like head. Where the mouth of a snake would be, though, it's the face of like a humanoid.
Mm-hmm.
And it does have snake fangs, though, and it's currently hissing at all of you.
I point at it with
Was the
my glaive,
evolution after our talk?
and now it's your turn.
Okay, so we can go ahead and keep the same initiative.
Yeah.
So you guys turn around and see exactly what he's pointing at.
Oh, cool, because I didn't hear shit.
Yeah. You unaware anything even's there. He's like, there's something there. And you turn around and see what I just described.
Eee. Kill her!
So if you want to put this at the corner of the room.
Oh my god.
That's a big bird.
Wait, which corner?
I'll put him on a
The one
corner.
nearest to the wall that came up.
Oh, the one that like went down?
The one behind us?
Yeah.
No.
So it's in the corner wrapped around the pillar currently. It is
Awkwardly watching us.
30 feet up in the air.
Okay.
So anyone on the ground cannot hit it currently.
Can I hit it?
Technically, yes.
Okay.
Is it wrapped around something?
It's wrapped around the pillar, yeah.
Bring the pillow down!
Okay. I can do that
so
this way.
I'm
because
gonna
of the
take it.
short combat, we'll keep original initiative. So you are first.
Okay. How sturdy does it look to me, this pillar?
They're thick.
Yeah, I don't think I could
Sturdiest
break it.
pillow you've ever seen.
You can certainly try.
Do it.
I will
Blow it
use
up.
one action to use another use of my Call Lightning.
Okay.
That's a DC 15 again.
He fails it.
Okay.
It fails it, rather.
I rolled kind of bad. Oh, no, that's good. 13 damage.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I will test the pillar. I don't know how you'd like me to do that.
Are you gonna hit it, or are you gonna try and like push it down? Like...
Did you move up to it?
Yes, sorry.
Okay.
I definitely moved up to it. I mean, I can... Yes, I moved up to it.
Okay.
How
How do you want to test it, rather?
Well, if it looks really solid, I'll hit it.
Okay,
Like
just
with
make an attack
full
roll.
on attack, yeah. That is 22 to hit.
You hit the pillar. It's a stationary object.
Yeah. Would you like damage?
Yeah.
Okay. D8. Okay. 20 damage.
So you knock a large chunk out of it, but it's a tree trunk, like, so.
Can I use my bonus action to butt the pillar?
Sure.
Okay. Still say 15 to hit.
Yeah.
And where's my D4? That is 9 damage.
A little bit of dust falls also where you hit it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's all I got.
Alright, Varys, you're up.
I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm going to make tiny little baby boots out of your babies.
Oh, snake boots.
I cast Vicious Mockery on it.
What did you say?
What's the save?
16 wisdom.
Just barely makes it, actually.
Nothing happens.
Yeah.
Continue with your life.
You got a natural 17.
Just like sling sword.
But it's wisdom. Oh, no, his wisdom's really good. Never mind.
And then I'm going to draw my second scimitar.
Okay.
And I am done.
Okay. Let's see, you're up.
When Varys says the darndest thing.
If I wanted to make it angry, I probably just definitely did.
Yeah.
He like opens its maw at you, like large fangs dripping with like acidic liquid. I will swallow you whole.
Okay.
That's what she said.
Is he resistant to anything? I don't know. Okay.
You didn't know?
Well, I'm just gonna go with my assumptions here.
Okay.
How close is Varys, or not Varys, Lawless, considering he was smashing the pillar?
He's 30 feet below it. But he is right next to the pillar.
Okay. If I did a bursting arrow, which has the 10 feet around,
It wouldn't hit
doesn't
him.
reach
It'd be above
us. Okay, then I'm gonna do that. Oh, well, I can call that later if I want to. I'm just gonna shoot him.
That's a her, right? His babies. I'm making gender assumptions.
Yeah, jeez. Gonna shoot it.
Is it more angry about the gender assumption than is it me talking about its dead babies?
Trying to draw aggro.
23.
23 hits.
Alright, it's gonna be a bursting arrow.
Okay.
Do you want separate damage or just totals?
No.
Okay. 7.
What kind of spell is Vicious Mockery?
Kind?
Is it a time spell?
11 damage.
That's a good question.
11 damage? Alright.
This has never mattered before. I'm so
Yeah.
happy.
And then I'm gonna move.
Someone might actually be able
10
to
feet.
shrug it off like it's nothing.
So you fire your arrow and above your head, more pieces of the pillar kind of like breaks apart, but it's looking pretty solid still.
Okay.
No, it is not a charm.
Okay.
Its School of Magic is enchantment.
Yeah. Okay, that's what happened with the other thing we were trying, right? Where it was enchantment instead of charm.
Yeah.
Well, like in the spell's text, it will say like the target is charmed or frightened or
Right.
whatever, and that like
And
determines
then I'll use an explosive arrow from my quiver.
things.
Okay. So your arrow lights up and kind of glows that radiance.
27.
That hits.
But there are some creatures that are immune to certain schools of magic.
Mm-hmm.
12 damage.
12 damage. Alright. So again, an explosion right above your head. Pieces of the pillar kind of shake off.
Awesome.
And you see it kind of like reel back and forth.
I just kind of look at the spot I'm hitting like, you're supposed to blow this up.
I'll use my bonus action to mark him with Hunter's Mark.
Okay. So that goes to my turn. So, she's gonna look at you after shooting her. She's gonna make an attack on you.
Oh, damn it. curse mark might be over.
What's your AC?
19.
So this kind of like vile green liquid gathers and it fires out of her mouth right at you.
Oh, I forgot I was poisoned. I haven't been doing
Oh,
disadvantage on my
disadvantage.
attacks.
Well, it's okay for
damn
right
it.
now.
My bad. My bad. Sorry.
Okay, so go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw.
With disadvantage, right? It's an ability thing, or
It's a saving throw, non-ability, so
okay.
Mhm.
So, 9.
9.
Double
boy.
poisoned.
Well, you're about to take a lot of damage.
Oh god. Ow. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt.
I'm so tempted to waste this huge spell I have.
Do it.
Dude, it's just a
we got like
snake.
3 other places.
It's a snake. It's a snake.
It's
So
just
it's
a
30
snake.
feet in the air.
It's the next cookie evolution of Arbok.
Oh, okay.
Arbok's human.
Okay, luckily, it's getting some bad
What's
rolls
anaconda
for you.
backwards?
I don't know.
Let's see
That's what
that.
that would be its name.
What?
Let's see.
Okay.
Oh, she said it's the next evolution of Arbok, and I said it'd be anaconda backwards would be its name.
ADNOCANA.
I think.
Probably.
You
Adnocana.
just change one of the letters.
Yeah, it's pretty close. It'd be like Adnocana.
Yeah, Adnocana.
You take 36 damage as this liquid
Wow.
splashes into you, and you are also definitely poisoned.
I'm soup's bloody.
And then
That
Lawless,
was
it's
literally
gonna crawl down the pillar lightning quick
half
and
of
try and
my
grapple
net
you.
worth.
So
Okay.
go ahead and make an athletics check.
Alright.
And I believe you have disadvantage on it.
Do I?
Yes.
Okay. 17.
17? That might be enough. You guys tie, actually.
So I failed the DC then. I'm pretty sure.
I actually don't know what happens in the event of a tie.
Could always just roll again.
Yeah, you want to have
shoot
another
again.
roll at disadvantage?
2 out of 3.
Literally.
Oh
Natural 1.
god, it doesn't
Okay.
get much worse.
Where's the whisk?
Should've just kept that 17.
So it wraps and coils itself around your body and begins to crush you.
I feel as if you cheated somehow.
That's rough.
I'm taking
So you feel its muscles coil against your body, and you take 6 points of damage.
this. Okay.
And that's its turn.
It used constrict.
So, yeah. So next up is Elena. Seeing that you are in its
It's
confines.
like the Gen 1 rap where you can't do anything.
Yeah, right.
Just take.
Is it the Gen
Wait,
1 rap or is it
wait,
later
what?
raps?
I don't know.
Who's in his confines?
Huh?
Who's in his confines?
Lawless.
Oh, okay.
Her confines.
Whatever. It.
Yeah. So seeing that Lawless is wrapped up and she would hurt him, she runs over to Alexia and is gonna heal
Wait,
her.
did this thing like spit at me? 'Cause
Yes.
He didn't move. Oh, okay.
Wait, who's running?
He's a spitter guy.
Elena's running up to
Oh.
Alexia to heal her. Seeing
I
that
thought
you...
she was like long enough to run to Elena.
No,
Okay.
no. She used her movement to get down the pillar, so...
Mm-hmm.
You heal 22 damage.
Oh, cool.
As you feel like kind of that light wash over your body and the numbness goes away. It still stings a lot though in your body. You feel like there's fire in your veins currently, but you are okay. Next up is Lawless.
Okay.
I asked her to.
Do I
suck on my
feel as
poison.
if I'm hindered in any way?
Yes.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
So do I...
So if you want to try and
Disadvantage.
break it, you'll have to do an athletics check.
Mhm.
If you want to try and do something else, you'll be at disadvantage the entire time.
Okay. And I'm at disadvantage to breaking it.
Yeah.
Well, I will use Fighting Spirit
Okay.
and
To
attack
attack
it
it?
as normal.
Okay, sure.
Okay. That's my bonus action. Make an attack.
I like it. It's creative.
That's 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. 2d6 plus 8. Ooh. Oh my gosh. 17 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
I shouldn't have opened 2 doors at the same time.
Yeah, I'll attack it again.
Okay.
Natural 1 again.
Ooh.
I don't know how this is possible. I'll make my third attack and then take a shot. I
Okay.
guess.
You actually gonna do it?
Yes.
Oh,
I just took a shot.
I know, but you just took one and you've been drinking for Loco. I'm just checking.
I already
In
chugged
case you
half
don't
of Four
wanna
Loco because
die.
my can broke open. That was off stream.
Don't lie, it's because you're metal as fuck.
Okay. Yes,
She's like,
because
"I
I was
got
metal
this."
as fuck. I'm sorry. Yeah, and then bonus action attack with the half.
Okay.
Sorry. That's
I'm gonna say, since your arms are like constricted, like trying to force the blade up is one thing, but trying to turn it around to do with it probably isn't gonna be
as I
possible.
say, it isn't a good attack anyway. It's a 14.
Yeah, but you do manage to move your arms in such a way that you manage to stab up with your glaive, and then as you try and do it again, you can't move your arms at all.
And I'm just like sawing on it.
Yeah.
Like-
After that is Varys.
okay.
I'm going to move up.
Oh, since I got him, did my hunter's mark die because it's a concentration thing?
You just have to
To make
Actually, you have concentration save, so
yes.
Oh, okay.
see if you get concentration save.
Yeah, so
Roll a d20.
you roll.
Oh.
Yep.
And then add your constitution to it.
get a 10 or better.
Constitution.
So wait, was this from the 36 that she got?
14!
So she's got a... it's
She can
actually
still beat
18.
it, technically.
Yeah, so Hunter's mark goes away. Unfortunately, in your eyes at least, the red mark kind of fades away as you're hit, and you just can't keep it. Your eyes are kind of blurry, and like everything hurts. Anyway, Varys, what do you want to do?
I will attack it.
Okay.
Snake lady thing.
It.
I attack the snake, the snack. 18.
That hits.
It's a massive 11 damage.
Okay.
One of it being cold, if that matters.
No.
Okay. And then I will attack it again.
Okay.
It's a 20 to hit.
That hits. So you manage to hit it, and it kind of becomes brittle where your ice sword struck, and it kind of stuck a layer of ice there, and you swing on it again. Just like a crack happens as you hit it, and it does more damage.
Maybe. Hopefully. 3, 6, 11.
Okay.
More.
And then I will use my bonus action to attack the third time.
Okay.
That is a 15.
That misses. So you go and swing on it again. This time your sword clink against hard scales. You will not have to penetrate, unfortunately.
Okay. And then I'm going to... So I moved 10 feet and run away like a little bitch and hide behind the pillar.
There's.
Go ahead, Alexia.
Oh gosh. Okay, well, and you're still like in his clutches.
Poison.
Yeah.
Ah,
Also,
yeah.
disadvantage and stuff you do this round.
Just trying to help.
Alright, I'll just shoot.
No.
Oh.
Alright, well, first arrow totally misses, but
Boys.
comes back to my quiver.
We're just gonna take this a day at a time, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you want high or low for percentage?
High?
Like over 50, under 50?
Over 50?
Ouch.
The arrow whoosh past your head.
Oh. Sorry, Bellis.
There's like 1% of me that's not snack right now.
Yeah. Do I have to use like sharpshooter to not hit him?
It's just a natural one thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just checking.
You
just
didn't.
because,
You would normally not be
he's,
disadvantaged for him being
rough
there,
and-
just because it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going
Plus poison.
to try
Yeah, plus
to
poison,
shoot
sure.
again.
Sharpshoot it with disadvantage, Kappa.
Well,
Okay.
Kappa pride.
That would have been really bad. That would have been like in the negatives
14?
right there.
Yeah.
So you fire your arrow and it clanks off of hard scales.
I guess I'll action surge as my bonus action. Okay, so what does that do? Does it give me both my actions back, or?
Mhm.
I'll
And
just
I
It gives
guess
you an
I
action.
guess it gives you your bonus action
And a
too.
bonus action.
keep- oh, So 1 action and 1 bonus?
It's been ruled that gives you bonus
So
action.
when you make an attack, you have the extra attack feat from being a
I
fighter,
looked
so you
into
get
it.
2
Apparently
attacks
it
per
does.
attack. And then you get a bonus action attack.
So I have 3 right now?
That's how it works. She has a bonus action attack right now.
Have you used the bonus action yet?
Well, to use action surge is my bonus action.
Well, then you get another bonus action.
Yeah.
You get your whole turn over. It's
Oh,
I
okay,
looked
whole
into
turn.
it. You get your
Got
whole
it,
turn
whole
over,
turn,
basically.
okay.
Oh!
20.
So this is
With disadvantage.
18.
that hit, just barely.
Suck a bitch.
I was gonna say, I'm still hyped.
10 damage.
Okay.
5. Ooh. Alright, 16.
So it clinks off at hard scales again.
Dang.
You manage to find like a small piece before your arrow clings into it. Gets up in there.
Alright.
Second one, however, just psh.
Bonus action of Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Alright, so it's my turn again. So now I need everybody to make Constitution saves. As the room is now pretty heavy with this green mist coming out.
Rick. What the fuck is that? Okay. 16.
19.
15.
Well, you're already poisoned, but you passed the save.
Oops. still fucking double poisoned over here.
So what did you get?
16.
16?
15.
Oh, I still have to
15?
take my shot.
Okay.
Hunger shake.
So unfortunately, you guys fail your saves as well. No! You guys will take 5 points of poison damage, and they're currently poisoned. And Elena also takes 5 points
5
of poison
points?
damage.
Okay.
Yeah. 'Cause
Oh,
she
wait, how much
fucking
did
failed
what?
hard. You're fine, you're already poisoned.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I'm just over here, just soaking in my
like if you
poisonous
could be more
bag.
poisoned, you would be, but...
I'm gonna write the
Triple
Pokemon Special
poison.
PSN in my hit points box.
So that was not even its attack, that's just its turn.
Mhm.
So it's going to try and
Can't
bite
fit that
Lawless.
shot.
Miss.
Since you... Maybe.
I'm just throwing it.
I'm just trying to intimidate.
It
that's
does
fine,
miss,
don't worry.
actually.
I couldn't fit it.
Even with
I would have
advantage,
taken
I rolled
it,
a
but I
4 and a
couldn't fit it in
3.
my shot.
So it does miss.
Okay.
I rolled a 4 and a 3.
Told you I
So,
intimidated it.
so as it goes to lash at you with its fangs, you manage to like jump to the side just in time, and it kind of stops at its own body and doesn't bite forward. But it's gonna try and bite you again.
Told you I was 1% me right now.
And even with advantage, misses you again. Rolling real fucking low. So you're basically like doing like the side to side things, just trying to lunge at you.
I'm
That's
just
its
like,
turn.
ha
Sorry for that is Elena. She doesn't know what to do still because you're in its clutches.
Vernon ate the whole countryside.
Do you want her to? You can say that if you want. It's a free action to speak.
Don't hold back.
Okay.
Shout it like you mean it. Put some gusto in it. As if you're not being squished by a giant snake, man.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of breath to work with her. I'm poisoned, that means crushed.
Oh right,
Yeah,
I
should
forgot
I
about
take-
your
yeah.
crushing damage. Oops.
Oh
It's just 7 or
Okay.
9. Sorry.
Just 9.
no. Just 9. It's fine.
Okay, so you see
Single
the
digits
kind of
is
blue
fine.
energy form in her hand, and she speaks in Celestial, and she launches a bluish fireball at the creature.
Do I make a dex save with disadvantage, or what do I do?
I mean, you can't really move.
Okay.
It just hits you.
Yeah, 11.
My head dodging skills have been good so far.
It goes right past your head, and then you lean back just far enough to not take damage.
Let's see if it passes its reflex. So it's really good at those, unfortunately. Okay, so it passes.
Aw.
So you will take 22 damage.
Oh,
Oh.
God. Okay. Don't do that again.
I take it back. Hold back.
And cover the creature. It kind of like not on flames, but it definitely hurt it.
You okay?
She goes, I'm sorry! And she'll just kill Alexia again, I guess.
Cool. Lay hands on me, woman.
So 19 damage.
I mean,
Healed. You get 19 points back. And that's your turn. So Wallace, you're up.
he's
Okay.
about to punch it.
I'm not getting quadruple disadvantage right now, right?
No.
Okay.
No,
I just
she's
want to
not.
make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I will use my bonus action to Fighting Spirit again,
Okay.
because I need the health. Yeah, and I will attack normally.
Okay.
Or okay.
Or
You can shoot to like try and
Oh,
pull your weapon up, basically.
not good. 11.
11 definitely misses.
Hard pass.
You try and move and you just can't move your body at all. You're completely stuck.
I will attack again.
Okay.
With gusto this time.
Not gusto. 14.
14. Unfortunately, as try as you might to struggle, you just can't get your arms to move.
Okay, and that's all I got.
Okay. Varys, you're up.
I will come out of hiding from the pillar,
Okay.
come back in and attack.
Go ahead.
Wow, 3 and a 5. So 11.
11. Unfortunately, that misses.
I will attack.
So you run out,
again.
you triumphantly run out from the shadows and cling against hard scales.
That didn't seem quite right. Let's try again. Wow, nat 20 and a 17.
Nice.
So 25.
Definitely hits.
Still drink for that. It's legit. Yeah.
Don't think I can do this. So 5,
Nice.
6, 11. I'm just rocking 11 damage every hit.
Yeah,
Jeez.
I mean, it's consistent.
Hey, you're
that's
chipping
average,
away at
though,
it.
right?
It's chill.
Yeah, it's looking pretty rough.
Good.
And then I'm going to bonus action
He
attack
deserves
again.
it.
Okay.
18 to hit.
That hits. Just barely. You feel your sword have resistance at first as you hit it, but you manage to get some way into the scales.
6, 8,
11?
13. There we go.
13.
Fucking math.
Alright.
You're usually the best one at drunk math.
Gonna do anything else?
Maths.
Just maths in general. Maths.
I definitely
Twitch
run back
drunk
behind
maps.
this pillar.
Ugh.
Hashtag.
Is that an ability to, like, not take AOPs, or?
Yeah, man.
Well, I could take out AOPs.
Oh, I should have hit you last time then. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I was like,
Shrek snack.
We're not saying.
Well,
This thing's
I was
already
thinking
kicking
about
ass.
rogue, so
We
Oh, yeah,
just
right.
saying shit.
17.
just barely will hit you then.
Ah.
So it bites into you.
Wah.
8 damage. I'm using a monster manual, I'm not cheating.
Yeah, his new birthday
it's
gift.
more fun to make
Yay.
up your own stuff.
Oh, trust me. Just wait. Who do you think made this encounter?
We ain't gonna make it at this point.
And I'm done.
Alright, Alexia, you're up.
I assume we're gonna encounter a giant ass bird.
And a rock.
A giant rock.
A
Tiny,
giant
man.
rock and a
But
rock.
the smiley
Geodude.
face will heal us. Don't worry.
Geodude. Okay. What? Lawless is still wrapped up? Okay.
He's on fire, being crushed,
Wallace.
and poisoned. As you see,
Oh,
like, bits of
gosh.
his hair, like, kind of singed and blackface and everything.
No regrets.
Now I'm just imagining For the King with like all the like
Oh, yeah.
cursed stuff
That's-
on the
that's
side.
what's
Like you
happening,
got
yes.
so many things
You
happening.
need to give him a fire leaf.
But I picked blacksmith, so it might be.
No, 14.
14, so unfortunately you fire and it whoosh, against the scales.
Oh wait. Oh nope. Okay. I shoot again.
I don't think Hunter's Mark gives you advantage. If it does, then
It does on perception
doesn't.
and survival. That's what I was checking.
Yeah,
It's not
because
on
they're
attacks.
extra damage.
15.
15, unfortunately. Whooshing.
Ah. Okay.
But the thing is your quiver, so it's they appear next into your quiver again.
That's all I can do.
Alright. Anything else?
Those are my actions. I don't want to use another.
If I have a
bonus
50%
action.
chance of hitting on each dice, and I roll 2 dice,
That
that means I have a 100% chance of failure.
Does it?
No, if I'm done.
And
I'm
success.
Oh, with
unfortunately-
disadvantage, or you have
Alright,
25?
I need
Unfortunately.
everybody to make
I think that's
Constitution
how it
saves again.
I remember.
7! I am triple
poisoned.
Trips.
Oh, I got a natural 1 for Elena.
Oh
I did
god,
really
she's
good.
poisoned too.
Wait, we're...
Yeah, another Constitution save.
Okay.
23.
23.
Fuck you.
You actually do not take damage.
Oh,
As
no!
the poison has kind of...
Oh.
You adapted to it almost. So it's harsh breathing it in, but it doesn't hurt coming back out.
You know, snakes are like the descendants of dragons.
Aiden, I think you need to take a shot. Everyone else has. Oh, and you
know,
rolled
the,
a nat one? No, you didn't roll a
Elena
nat
rolled
one.
in that one. Thank
You are Elena, sir.
Yeah,
Sir
there's
DM.
some natural
Take your
shots
shot.
to be
El
had.
Pollo is the descendant
chicken?
of descendant of Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Okay.
I
What?
don't disrespect the chicken.
Anyway,
It's
so everyone who
beautiful.
failed will take
Totally
7
disrespect
poison
it.
damage, and is still currently
7
poisoned.
Poison.
Alright.
Am I tripled poison now?
But
I got 3
I don't know
little
how.
poison.
Oh, there's a D4.
poison
so
drops next to me.
Let me see how long you're poisoned real quick.
Okay.
I'll roll it now because I forgot to.
Just
Okay,
terrible
so
disadvantage.
It's at least one turn, right? It doesn't matter.
yeah.
Is it rough?
Yeah, point is you don't take poison damage.
Yeah. And constriction damage. It's like I'm fighting real Ekans.
Oh yeah, I gotta take heavy constriction damage too. It's like I don't want to crush you because you're my friend, but also I have to. So.
You can't
He's
crush
just
me.
like, no.
Oh,
Okay, maybe you can.
that was 15 damage.
Okay.
14 damage.
Okay.
13 damage. 13.
Okay.
Okay.
Maths.
Have you taken the shot yet?
No. Okay,
Yes.
13 damage.
Okay.
So that's just the start of his turn.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So I think he is going. Seeing you
Is
keep
it a he now?
running it, whatever, I don't know. Snakes,
comes and
they're
goes.
omnisexual, okay? They can be whatever they want.
They're everything.
They reproduce asexually, so.
well.
Seeing
Are
you
you
running back and
sure?
forth swinging on it, it's gonna try and spit at you now.
It's not that I don't believe
I
you.
always say snakes don't have reproductive organs.
Behind pillar.
I just know they
Remember
lay
this.
eggs. That's as far as I get.
Oh, I guess so.
Behind
Did you actually
pillar.
make a hide check though?
No, I just moved behind the
Okay.
pillar.
So
do
partial
fish,
cover,
but
so
they're not
disadvantage.
asexual. I know
Luckily
males
for
and
you,
persons
that
have the
disadvantage
baby.
Yes!
saved it.
Yeah.
So you see a large as part of the pillar
Did you
begins
do
to
it?
dissolve
Yeah.
and
Did we do
melts away because it is acidic. And you
You
look at it and
destroyed
it's
the
inches
pillar?
away from your face.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Stop spitting at me!
damn it, he's a spitter, okay?
It's going to try and bite Wallace.
He's a spitter.
What's your AC?
Where are you, a
18.
camo?
Okay, just barely hits you
Huh.
then.
Okay.
Do you actually say that?
Because it bites you for 9
Hearing that, I
damage.
have fond
Okay.
memories
And
of
that was
Cat
its
1
turn.
before, and I missed it.
It's Elena's turn.
She's poisoned, remember?
I'll
Yeah.
just take my extra HP out.
She's like, don't do it! Do it! I don't...
Don't do it, Elena. Don't do it.
Her other spells.
I just like slow
God,
run
her.
towards her. No.
Yeah.
Okay, she will cast Guiding Bolt at it. Let's see if she can hit it or not.
Yes.
Disadvantage. Nope. You see this coalesce little purplish light whoosh, hit the
Getting
pillar
so
behind the snake,
difficult.
completely missing it.
I just dodged out of the way of that too.
Yeah, your bonus action is fire. So yeah, she's done.
Dang it.
Wallace, you're
My
up.
bonus action is fire.
Her bonus action is
Well,
fire.
yeah, I know, but okay. So
Oh, let me take that.
yeah, I'm gonna burn another fighting spirit, I guess.
Okay.
This is 0 and back to 5. I will attack it. That probably hits. 26.
Hits.
And continue sawing away. Reroll this.
Ugh.
Worse. 7, 15, 20 damage.
How would you
Could've
like
been
it to look
21.
when it dies?
I just saw it to death, really. Like, I'm just really pissed, trying to get out of this constriction.
So you see as it's like currently constricting its body more and more against Lawless and spitting at Varys and takes a bite out of Lawless and it just kind of glowers at all of you. Eventually its body just kind of stops and it like looks down at you and then blood whoosh, everywhere as
Ew.
Lawless' spear finally makes its way through the huge creature and it screams as like more poison and blood kind of spray everywhere and it eventually lays down on the ground dead.
He's now at a nat one.
Brush my shoulder off.
The wall that had went up earlier, it disappears.
Ooh.
The brazier in the room, whoosh, burst with life.
Dope. Just gonna put some fire in there.
I really hope that what you saw was true, and not all the creatures are these snakes.
I hope so as well.
I say we leave. Run!
Okay. You
Can I
guys
steal one of his things?
I need you to make me a... What is it? There's a check for that, actually.
Ooh.
I think it's a nature check. So make me a nature check.
Do I still have disadvantage? Oh, that's
Yeah, that's an ability
Is
check.
it an ability?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn it. 6,
Ooh.
9. Alright. 8.
So try as you might to try and get one of the fangs out. You're weak from the poison, weak from the battle, and it's lodged in there firmly.
Alright, fine. I kick him in the face and leave.
Okay.
Roll my eyes
I
at
spit on
Alexia,
Okay.
trying to pull a fang out. I leave the room.
So,
I approach the one, that one.
okay. So as you guys come onto this main entranceway, the swirling pool, you hear this loud hiss come from it, and this ghostly spectral snake comes out of it, and then
Oh,
goes over to
God.
the brazier, and it lights.
Oh.
Ooh.
Alright. Well, I think we've learned the puzzle. I'm assuming down each of these doorways there's...
So you
A
can one of those
creature.
can be lit.
We need to fight and...
The second one can be lit.
No, the first one was the snake.
It doesn't matter.
It helps.
I took notes.
Yeah, it was snack, rock, smiley face, and
Rock with
Oh,
eyeballs.
wait, triangle then.
something.
Yeah,
Where
I
was
saw
triangle?
a triangle. What are you talking about? A smiley face.
All right.
I saw a smiley face.
While,
Oh,
while
that's the
everybody
triangle.
discusses what it was, we're gonna take our first break. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Sure.
So until then, stick around. If you're wondering how we got to this point, everything is down below. Our YouTube is linked down there, so you can watch all the stuff. Every episode that we do live ends up on YouTube, so you can catch up from the beginning if you want to. And I'm pushing this a lot lately. Amazon Prime, big deal. If you have Amazon Prime, you can sub to us for free. Helps us out and doesn't cost you anything, so it's fantastic. Hey, we'll be back.
didn't hit it.
Welcome back, everybody. So, after that intense fight of fighting that giant green serpent creature, you guys make your way out, and it's dusty, moldy air, but it is cleaner air than you were breathing. What would you guys like to do?
Rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink some water.
Okay.
A bad taste in my mouth now.
Heal my ailments.
How's the poison feeling?
After a couple of rounds, it becomes easier to breathe.
Okay.
It kind of leaves your system.
Oh.
And you're able to breathe, like I said, it's not clean air, but it's better air.
Okay.
But after a few rounds, you guys are fine.
Alright. So how long do you want to rest?
A short while.
Short rest?
Well, if we hit, I can try and heal everybody, and then if we take a little bit of a longer rest, I'll be able to do it again during combat.
So
Sounds like
it
a good
votes
long
for
rest.
a long rest?
No, so an hour, and so 3 minutes, basically.
Okay.
Oh,
Still a
okay.
short rest.
That's fine. My
Question
arcane shots
then.
are on a
That
long
would be an
rest,
hour.
right?
What's the question?
So, would fighting spirit come back on? No.
On the short rest? Does it say short rest?
No, it's just long.
Okay, then it'd be a long rest.
As I was saying, it's the hour
I mean,
thing.
you
but that
guys
doesn't
can
make
try
sense.
and take a long rest if you want. It's up to you.
I'm not worried
I only
about
want
it.
to rest
Yeah.
for a short while.
Arcane shots are short or long?
I believe they're
long.
short rest.
Short?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay,
I'm
so,
good with an hour.
she gets her spells back on a long rest, so she's not going to do what she said. All of you guys should gather close to me.
Okay,
Alright.
whip out my loot.
Okay, so it takes 10 minutes for her to cast this spell, but as she does it, suddenly after 10 minutes of her chanting in the celestial tongue, a huge wave of warmth washes over all of you. And you guys heal for... Those are good. That's also good. You guys get 38 hit points back.
Wow.
I did not need that many, but thank you.
Quick maths is 72.
How's everybody? Is everyone better?
I feel
Full
great.
health, max HP. Nailed it.
I feel
Plus-
well enough to continue.
Not entirely sure what that was, but
Do you need
Yeah.
me to use another spell on you? I kind of hit you pretty good back there.
I would save it. Perhaps we'll need it in the future.
I think the question is, what now?
We have another
we
pathway.
have another
unlocked.
path open. Rather than try opening another one to at least keep this area safe from whatever monsters we may encounter from the others, take care of what's down this path, and then come back.
Okay, I'm right behind you guys.
Lawless, do you mind leading? Does he still have the light?
I don't.
No, it's definitely gone
I
at this
will
point.
lead. With my dark vision.
yeah, as you walk away, I'll put my loot away and pull out a sword and then cast light on you.
Okay.
Okay.
I just walked next to her,
We
and the
going.
light suddenly appears.
Mm-hmm.
We venture forth.
So, a similar hallway to the one you went for, except this time the pillars don't have any strange markings on them. They're just pillars.
Cool.
You do come into this room, however, and again, a large brazier in the center of it. But there's no ceiling in this room. Instead, there are these huge, massive black trees covering the entire ceiling where it would be. And they're everywhere in this room. Lots of black trees, lots of feathers, lots of makeshift nests in this area.
So the trees are on the ground and they like go up so high that it's
Yeah.
like, okay. Cool.
Well, I'm not gonna touch anything again. Because, you know,
You said there was
I awoke in
feathers?
bad things.
Yes.
I pick one up.
Oh.
Okay.
Turns into a bird and attacks you.
How large is the feather?
Like a dagger length.
Huh. It's odd. Why are there feathers here? I don't recall seeing any birds on those.
I'd like to
Braziers?
approach a feather and see if I can tell what animal it's from.
Make a nature check.
21.
21? Looks like a crow feather.
These look like crow feathers.
How large is the feather in her hand?
Same as one bear says, it's at least dagger length.
It's like a big ass crow, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's huge and black, but
Mm-hmm.
Are there any nests on the ground, or are they just in the
they're
trees?
all everywhere.
I want to investigate the nests.
Okay.
I just keep walking forward looking for the brazier.
It's right in the middle of the room.
I walk to it.
Okay.
I'm just looking around for movement again.
Can you move me?
There's actually tons and tons of feathers in the brazier right now.
Are they like the same feathers as that are
There are multiple colored
you.
ones. There's black ones, there's white ones, there's these... Go ahead and make an investigation check.
17.
So at first glance you see those colors, but as you kind of shift through them a little bit, you pull out this one that's a like longsword length, and it's kind of this onyx black, and then it turns into like a purple, dark purple at the end of it. And then you hear the loud sound of cawing all around you guys.
Oh no. I notch an arrow.
I just glance around at the nest.
Okay.
Gonna place the feather back and draw my other
Put it back.
scimitar. And just kind
I
So
want to see
put it
if
around.
keep the same initiative order or go a new one?
new one.
of. I want to do a new one.
Okay, you can do a new one.
Trees.
Oh, nat 20.
Oh my god.
Nat 20!
Oh
Come
my
on,
god.
Michael.
Oh, not 20! I'm not even
Are
kidding.
you
Nat
serious?
9!
Yeah.
So everyone
Holy
votes.
shit. Well, let's see what Elena gets too. Oh, an 11. That sounds good.
I say, it's not possible.
Okay, so
+3.
you +3, you're +5, right?
Yeah, so I got 25.
Okay, so probably be Alexia first. Then Walrus. And me.
Do we?
And what'd you get?
I got a 15.
Okay, so you're still faster than Elena.
Do you see the creatures that are making the cawing?
You do not see anything, but you hear them all around you.
Can I do a check to see where it's coming from so I know what to aim at?
You can try.
Or where to aim? Perception?
Yes.
About 9.
9.
Coming
You
from
look
everywhere.
around and you nothing but trees.
Okay.
So first up in the round is you though. So you can use your action, one of your actions for a perception check. What do you want to do after that? I need you to position these dice around you guys though.
Okay.
I don't know.
You know that one as well. She has the other ones.
Okay.
I
you.
want to shoot
All 6?
Yeah.
Oh no.
an explosive arrow into the tree nearest to me. From
Okay.
like my quiver.
Just make an attack roll. Like the
The
quiver one? Okay.
Yeah.
We gotta come up with a better name for that.
26.
Hold on.
Okay,
Let me order.
that may hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
3, 4, 5, 6.
15.
So you fire your arrow and it whoosh, explodes into like the bluish light, and you do see the shadows of some kind of winged creature whoosh by, but you didn't hit anything unfortunately.
Dang. Someone else can go.
The cawing gets louder though.
Oh man.
Lawless, go ahead.
So, we discussed how this works for the passive perceptions. Mine's 16. I don't know if that matters.
So do you want to just stick to your passive? Because you can actively look if you want to, but if you want to do something but just passively be
I just want to
looking-
see if I sense anything normally first.
Okay, so
for sure.
passively is a 16. Hearing wise, it's all around you, so it's hard to pinpoint where it's at. Sight wise, let's see what their stealth ends up being. You see what Alexia saw, just lots of shadows
Do I see like feathers and stuff where
Yeah.
she hit? You know? What can I do as a bonus action? I'll just stand in the middle near Varys. And I will use my action to take the patient defense stance.
Okay. Alright. So, your patient defense, you're not. Alright. So, Varys and Lawless, these shadowy figures, whoosh, breeze past both of you. Do not hit you, but whoosh, right in front of your eyes. Let's see, Elena and Alexia. Natural 1, yay. But, well, Elena does get hit. Oh. So, one of them whoosh, past you and you manage to dodge out of the way in time. As it's kind of like flying drunk, basically.
Huh.
It like tries to crash into you and slides kind of onto the wall, or onto the ground.
Are they flying drunk at this point?
That one is, yeah. And then you see one of them like fly towards Lena and just deeply claw her across her face.
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. Her charisma drops by 2 points.
Okay, so currently there's one in front of you.
Mendig scars too. Her charisma raises by 1 point.
Oh,
There's one in front of you.
Like right in front
She
of
gets a
me?
20 charisma, so I mean, yeah.
How's this defense?
Not that one.
Oh.
The 6? Yeah, that one's in front of you now. As it just slid onto the ground, tried to dodge at you, hit the ground hard. Yeah. Varys, you're up.
Since I don't really know where they're at, I'm just going to ready my action to, if one of them tries to fly in and swoop at me again, I'm going to try and hit it.
There's one laying on the ground.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. So if one tries to hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, it's Elena's turn. She kind of holds her face where I hit her, and she's like, I fucking hate these things. And,
Languish
she
for such
is
a pretty
going
girl.
to... Probably the Scorching Ray the one on the ground. So.
Make a nice meal out of it.
Please don't.
Oh, she got a natural 20 too, so she definitely fucks it up.
Nice.
I need a drink.
Well, I got 20s today, guys. It's like good and bad for both of us.
I mean, good for you, I guess.
Oh, yeah,
Good for
so
us if it's Elena.
she fires like a couple beams out of her finger, and the bird literally explodes. There is nothing left.
Does any of that hit me? Do I
No.
have bird guts on me now?
Yeah, probably.
Wow, thanks, Elena. I just
You have like some like bloody feathers like on you.
brushed them off.
For a second, you're like, this is kind of a cool aesthetic, and then you're like, ew.
It's like, nope, changed my mind. I pick a chunk off and throw it behind me to see if it hits her.
Okay, so the one in front of you is dead.
I'm gonna take that.
Okay, Alexia, you're up.
Wait, how many nat 20s did you get?
Just
now?
one.
Oh, okay.
Just the one.
They seem to be like the snake younglings.
Deja vu.
I've been in this place before.
So we don't see any of the other ones, they're just shadows at this point?
Yeah. You can make a perception check.
I'll do that.
If you would like to try and find them directly,
9.
9. Unfortunately, you don't see
Garbage.
anything.
Alright. I'm just gonna shoot into another tree to get movement, so I like scare them out of the tree.
Just make an attack roll.
15.
15.
Jeez.
Okay.
Bad rolls.
You actually hear "Rah!" as you hit one. Go and roll damage.
Nice.
6.
Alright, 6 is enough. Not to kill it, but
Oh.
you hit it and it goes "Rah!" and then kind of like drifts down, and it's like flapping its wings still, but it is not having a good time.
That was my second action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done.
Yes. Wallace?
Well, I gotta poke him, so I'll attack the bird on the ground. Do I get advantage?
It's not on the ground, so
Okay.
it's 10
It's just,
feet
like,
up.
hovering.
Okay, so
Yeah, it's like hovering in front of. Let's see.
me.
Uh.
It was number 2, right?
No, no.
I don't know who you
Let's find out, actually.
Okay.
I didn't direct it. I just said I shot into it.
It's number 2, so yeah,
Okay.
it's in front of you.
He's within 10 feet-ish of me.
Yeah.
Just
It's
So
like
it's
he's like
fucking-
hovering 10 feet in the air. It's got the arrow sticking out of him.
I was
Actually, it
scared.
doesn't because it went back to recover. So good.
25.
That hits.
Okay. Ooh. Shit. 15
15.
damage.
Okay, so you stab it, and it's this huge bird, the more than you've ever seen before, and actually take a large chunk out of it, but it's barely flapping there still.
Oh, it is flapping
It's still alive.
Okay,
yeah,
I'll
just
hit it
barely.
again.
Okay.
14. Or 15.
That'll hit.
Okay. Better. 13 damage.
Okay. That'll kill it. So that one just, you finish it off mercilessly as you kind of kill it, and like one of its wings gets cleaved off, and it kind of falls to the ground and just stops moving entirely.
Alright. That's all I got.
Alright, Varus, make a dexterity save. Or just dexterity check, actually, rather.
15.
So you are indeed fast enough as one of them whoosh, tries to swoop at you. You can use your reaction to attack it if you want.
Ooh, I do so.
You are indeed fast enough to swing at it.
Probably hit it. 25.
Yeah. Definitely hit it.
Man. Rolling all these ones. Okay, 8 damage.
8 damage. And at the same time, what was your AC?
17.
Alright. So at the same time, it kind of swoops down at you and you manage to slash across with one attack. And then as you do, it kind of like claws your hand that you swung with. And you take 6 damage.
Oh, you bastard.
And then you hold your action, so you use your reaction. You can actually do your turn now if you want. Because you held your action, so.
Oh, it's my turn now?
It's your trigger. You triggered.
So I can just attack again?
Yeah, it's your actual turn, so yeah.
Okay.
So your reaction was your holding the action, and that was the trigger for it. It tried to attack you, and this is your actual turn, just to be clear.
Oh, okay. Can I still see the thing that just attacked?
Yeah, no, it's right in front of you. Like, this all happens in a matter of seconds, so
Oh, okay.
now that it's your turn, it's still in front of you.
I attack it.
Okay.
25.
That hits.
Oh, nice. 15.
15 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, you finish it off.
Which
As it
one
kind
was
of claws at your hand, 5. So as it claws at your hand, you take your other sword and swipe upwards at it, and it kind of dies in like a crystallization of frost and blood.
I am done.
Okay. Elaine's not gonna do anything. Alexa, you're up.
Perception.
Okay.
20.
You know exactly where all of them are currently. As you look around, you notice the shadows are only moving slightly, and that the trees are actually creating camouflage for them. But you see them kind of up there eyeballing you.
Alright, I turn around to see number 1 and shoot
Okay.
with a
We'll call them radiant arrows.
radiant arrow.
Okay.
14.
14 hits.
Oh.
Low
Alright,
AC.
alright. Okay. 14 damage.
Okay. So they're a push into it.
And I'll shoot it again. Nope,
Okay.
that was my second action. Never mind.
Okay. So, Wallace, you're up.
Okay. Can I see anything?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
You do see the one she shot as it literally exploded. So.
If I make this, can I still use my action to?
It'll
take
be an
patient
action
defense?
to perception in general. So.
Okay.
just to use as an action will be one
If
of your
I can't do patient defense, I'm just gonna do that.
You can. How many actions do you have in a round? Like 2?
I have an attack action, but I don't know.
Do you have
They're
extra
doing
attack?
that a little different, so.
Do you have extra attack?
Yeah.
Then that's like an action.
Okay.
Like you can do both.
Fair enough. Perception is 18.
You know where all of them are at currently.
Cool. I will move.
That one is they are all above you though. They're about 40 feet in the air.
Are they within my strike? No, they're not within my striking distance.
But you could call lightning theoretically if you wanted to.
There's
Just because
30
it falls
feet.
down. Well,
Yeah, I know it falls down. But...
yeah. So I mean, technically range-wise, it's like within range, but
Okay.
it's up to you.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll stand between these two and
Okay.
hit both of them
Okay.
with
Yeah.
the 10 foot.
Yeah.
That's 15 dex save.
Yeah. Roll damage.
Where are all my dudes?
Neither of them passes. So it's gonna be full damage.
13 damage.
You hear "Wah!" as whoosh, lightning comes down. So they're all currently visible to all of you because they've all been injured now.
Nice.
They're still up though. You know.
Yeah, they're still way high in the sky though?
Yeah.
Or... Okay, so
I mean, they're falling down. They probably fell down 20 feet or so.
So I guess I'll use my other part to do patient defense. Is that how that works?
Well, so you have 2 actions. So you
Yeah.
called lightning and you did
Patient
perception.
defense. Oh, and did a perception. You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay. Yep,
Yeah.
that's it.
Cool. So that goes to them. So now in sight, they have no advantage on their attack rolls, but they are going to swing on you guys. So they're going
Yeah.
to come down on you. The one just shot them with lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20. And
Just strength.
Oh, negative. So yeah, definitely the second one misses.
You said negative.
Yeah, they have a negative to their attack.
Okay.
They're just rolling so high, I didn't apply it. Yeah, they have negative.
Interesting.
For certain types of attacks.
Mm-hmm.
They get their dex when they are not seen. They have to use their strength when they are seen. And they have negative 2 to that.
Rough.
So the first one will hit you
Mm-hmm.
for 10 damage.
Okay.
Second one will not hit you at all. Second one, like in front of you, doesn't even come close. And the number 1 will go towards Elena. And miss. Varys, you're up.
So everyone can see them now?
Yeah, they're all seen. They've all been injured, so they're all no longer able to hide, basically.
I will look at number 4 and I've fought worms tougher than you. I guess vicious mockery on it.
Fails? Yeah. I think it's the first time it ever worked.
Takes 6 damage.
That's enough. It kills it.
Oh my god, I killed him by
So you chastise it, and it kind of looks at you confused, and then it just kind of seizes up and dies.
Okay. Awesome.
And I am done.
Okay. Elena, now being able to see them, is going to make another Scorching Ray attack. She'll... 5, 10, 15... Okay, they're both in range. Cool. So she's going to fire 1 at 1 and 2 at 3. Hits. Hits. And hits. So she incinerates them both. And they all kind of burst into flames.
Awesome.
So, with a moment of rest, what do you guys want to do?
Look for Mama Bird.
I walk towards the middle
Okay.
and just arch an arrow, and I'm just kind of observing the
Okay.
area above us.
I'm waiting for the fire to pop up.
I'm just like, come on.
So, this huge gust of wind begins forming all around you guys. The trees literally part and kind of crack and ripped out of the roots of the force of these winds. And descending from the sky, this huge black onyx bird with purple wingtips, also dark purple. Easily the biggest creature you've ever seen descends upon you guys. Do you guys want to keep the same initiative or roll again?
Same initiative.
I'm feeling pretty good about my initiative.
Same.
Okay, so then first up is Luxia.
Dude, how much space is she taking up?
She is gargantuan, so a lot of
my
squares.
God. Okay.
But she's also 120 feet in the air, so you're the only one who can hit her right now.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
But gargantuan's like 10 squares, I think.
It's a lot of squares, yeah.
Is that within my normal range?
Yeah, you're
Okay.
60 to 600. You have sharpshooter, so it doesn't bother you either at all.
Right, okay.
It's just a big old target to you.
Cool. Hopefully she's not very hard to hit then. Oh gosh. Alright. I will shoot at her.
Okay.
No! 14.
14 just barely misses. As you
Shoot at
fire
her
an arrow
again.
and it soars towards it, and it kind of just like, as it's flapping its huge wings, it kind of flaps forward and your arrow just loses momentum and falls.
30 for my second one.
That definitely hits.
Alright, I'm gonna make it a grasping arrow to try and
Ooh, alright,
get
alright.
her.
What's the DC for that?
Athletics save is 13.
Natural 1.
Oh my God!
So your arrow hits it,
Nice job.
and these roots immediately begin wrapping around it, and this huge, colossal, giant, gargantuan creature starts flapping its wings, trying to stay airborne, as the vines kind of overtake its wings, and it like plummets to the ground and hits the ground. I'm gonna make it take fall damage because it's not flying anymore.
Oh, cool.
So 120 feet in the air.
I will roll my damage while you're doing it.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Wow. That was awesome.
Yeah.
So many dice.
A D6 for every 10 feet. So that was like nearly max damage.
I don't even know if I kind of feel bad.
I feel great.
So it hits the ground in front of you guys. Where's everyone located? Because you guys might need to make some acrobatics. Everyone make acrobatics checks.
Okay.
This might hurt you guys as well.
Oh gosh.
But
Not bad.
No. Why?
17.
17?
15.
15?
16.
16? Let's see what Elena gets.
Okay.
Oh, you guys are all good. So as it comes plummeting down, you see it coming. It's fast, but slow enough. You all jump out of the way in time as it lands in the middle of all of you. You hear several snaps as it hits the ground. Definitely injured from that massive fall. And then what was your damage for grasping arrow as well?
12.
12.
Everything 12 total. Speed is reduced to 10 feet. She takes slashing damage first. Each turn. Yeah, okay, so then each turn it
Yeah, take a
moves
shot
1
now.
foot, it takes extra damage.
Okay.
So if she tries moving, she's feeling it.
Alright. What next? That was just your first attack, wasn't it?
No, that was my second one. The first one.
Oh,
was,
right. Okay, do you want to do anything else?
Hunter's Mark for bonus action.
Okay.
That's it.
Wallace, you're up. So this thing is currently wrapped up in like vines, like digging into its skin, and it's kind of like as it's trying to move around, but it is restrained entirely.
Still feel like it's pretty hostile, so I'm gonna move over there and hit it.
It is prone right now.
10 feet, not 5.
Oh.
It's,
Well, within 10 feet.
it's prone currently, so you have advantage on the attack roll.
Okay. Awesome. I'm gonna hit it then.
Natural 1, man.
Probably.
So gross.
I mean, even though I was using the rules where like natural 1s are MAC failures, it was only a 10, so
Oh wow.
24 to hit?
that hits.
Okay.
It does have +9, but
Ooh, so 19 damage.
Okay.
For the second one, I'll use Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
Come on. 16 to hit.
16 also hits.
Nice. Okay. This is the big one.
This is for all the marbles.
9, 15, 20, 30 damage.
30 damage.
My god, dude.
Alright.
And then a bonus action, poke to the face.
Alright, go ahead. You lash out once, whoosh, gonna cut it across its beak as it's trying to get up. You upward cut it, whoosh, again, deep cut across its neck at this point.
Awesome. And 20 to hit.
That hits as well. And then as it looks at you, glaring at you, poke it in the head with your staff.
For
the bottom
9
part of it.
damages.
It's pretty good.
Just right in the eyeball. And that's all I got.
Alright. It is its turn. So what is the rule for grasping arrow? It's half its movement to stand up already, because it's prone. So it uses 5 feet of movement to stand up.
She said 10 feet to move and then some damage when it moves.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
We've never gotten this far with grasping arrow.
Okay, so for each of when she starts her turn, she can do an athletics check to see if she gets rid of the brambles.
Is it
Which-
DC 13 still?
Yeah.
Easy.
Okay. Then she's fine.
Okay. Well, she is looking really bad. She flies up in the air. Not her full movement though at all.
Does she provoke attacks of opportunity when she flies up?
Technically, she's still in your range. She's not flying very high. She's about 20 feet off the ground.
And that
But-
uses one whole action
Yeah.
to remove the brambles.
Yeah. I'll say yeah. You guys can all swing on her
Ooh.
as she starts flat. Well, everybody make athletics checks first
Okay.
because these wings are enormous. So
11?
Very good.
Oh,
I'll
garbage.
give Elena
20.
a chance to. 22.
23.
23? Okay. You're the only one who can swing on it right now.
Okay.
As
Then
she
I will.
as she like breaks free of the
I got
thorns,
13.
she starts flapping these huge enormous wings. Winds gust everywhere. All of you cover your eyes and try and fight through it. You're the only one with the strength to swing your weapon still.
Okay. Then I'll swing. See what happens. Natural one.
Natural 1.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. That's the third one.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Alright.
Let's try Hema.
I'm gonna say make an athletics check again with disadvantage.
Okay. I'll just roll both. Make it easier. Lowest one is 8 plus 8, 16.
It's still really good.
Yeah. I'm good
Yeah.
at athletics.
So your weapon starts to slip out of your hand as you try and swing, the huge gust of wind blowing you back, and you do manage to hold on to it though. So
Okay.
nothing bad happens to you.
three
After
words?
lull. So that was just October day, so it's still my
Dude.
turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's just gonna fly up, she's gonna attack you guys.
El Gemador.
Humodor.
Gemador.
Make 2 attacks. She's gonna make 2 attacks on you. She knows you shot her with an arrow. Natural 20
God damn it.
Oh wow.
and
She's gonna crit so hard.
a 15.
She's gonna crit so
Does that
hard.
hit your AC? You know, your AC is like 19 now.
Yeah, she hits me with the nat 20, but 15 fails. Suck it as I take crit damage.
Yeah.
So.
Just, oh no.
So I'll say that. So with her first attack, she goes to claw you. Her huge, monstrous talon, whoosh, swinging at you. You do like a cool, like kind
I
of
just,
like
sidestep.
sidestep. Yeah, you do like a cool sidestep to avoid it. And as you look back,
As
you're
I
like,
spit on her claw.
you go to spit on her, and then as you do, her huge beak, whoosh, right at you.
It's like,
Caw.
as it like my spit slaps me back in the face, just like.
Just the wind.
Ugh.
So it's crit damage. God
Yep.
damn.
Yep. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. No, I'm just kidding. I'm at full health. We'll see what happens. I mean, it's a giant. It's a gigant. What was it?
Gigantic.
Gargantuan.
It's a really big bird.
That's the biggest size.
7.
Oh really?
47 damage.
A Tarrasque
I
is
am
gargantuan.
bloody.
As her
An ancient
beak
dragon is
rips into your shoulder, rips into your arm.
I can't wait to eat
Huge,
this thing.
large chunk taken out of it.
Big ass chicken.
Are you bloody right now?
Yeah,
mean, we
that
can
was
carry
over half
pieces
of
of
my.
it.
We just have a cookout tonight.
So a large
That
chunk of your
fucking,
arm
like-
is now
Let's
missing.
carve it up.
Make some nice little-
A large chunk of your arm is
Snakeskin
missing.
armor.
There is blood seeping from your shoulder all the way down your hands.
How am I supposed to regrow that? Well, gotta change my whole character concept because I'm losing part of my arm.
That's its attack though.
Part of my arm.
So Varys, you're up. You
There's
see
a-
it take a huge bite out of Alexia, and now there is blood dripping down her entire arm.
I have a question.
I'm sorry, how high is it?
20 feet in the air.
Okay, thank you.
Does this mean I take disadvantage on like my stuff now?
No, you're not
Because,
dead, so
like-
it's fine. The-
Yeah, but like I'm losing I missed.
I mean, she took a big
you arguing to
gash
be
out of
worse?
your arm, yes, but you still have the muscle there. It hurts like a
Oh.
bitch, but
Goddamn, dude, she's getting my full revenge. Like, oh,
Black and purple was so last year's colors.
He looks like a
Everyone
giant
knows
bruise.
orange is the new black.
Oh.
There's just mockery it.
okay, what's the save?
16 wisdom.
Oh, it's the advantage on those.
No!
And it passes, unfortunately. Oh, no, it doesn't. Never mind. It fails.
Oh,
Only on things that revolve on sight.
yeah, bitch.
Revolve around sight, rather.
It just has to hear me.
We know what you
Nice.
Hey, man.
6
Shots.
damage.
6 damage.
Disadvantage on. I don't know if it's all attacks or just next attack.
Okay.
So I'm done now. Let you know.
Okay, Elena is up next. She's gonna fireball the fuck out of this thing.
Sweet.
Now that no one's in the way for one.
Just its next attack. So the first attack that it does.
Those two don't count. Okay. You see Elena charge up her attack. Whoosh! Hits the creature, explodes. She's also gonna do a guiding bolt on it. Fires her bonus action. Alright. Damn. Alright. Alright. So you see a huge light flash it in the face after it takes the fire damage. It failed its save, so it took full damage, so it's currently on fire. So on fire and like flapping and like angry at the world.
Inflamed.
Alexia, it is your turn, and you have advantage on the attack roll. Your first one.
Alright, well.
Because Elena guiding bolted it.
I'm gonna.
It's starting to smell like cooked chicken.
I'm gonna
Yes.
take some space because I'm hurting a little
Start to
bit.
salivate.
I'll say since you care about it so much, make a concentration check. So do a constitution save, basically. So roll D20 add your constitution to it.
18.
Alright, so you managed to fight through the pain. Your arm's hurting a lot. It's bleeding profusely. There's a puddle of blood where you were standing. And as you move, there's a
Aw.
long trail of blood where she moved to.
Can I do
Unless
a
you can fight through the
concentration
pain.
thing for Hunter's Mark?
I mean, that
Yeah,
could
Does
be
she-
it.
that would be it, yeah, so it's fine.
Oh, sweet, it's still there?
Yeah.
Oh, thank
I'll
God.
say it's still there.
Alright, the other two were like totally like useless. Cause
So go ahead and make an attack
do
roll
anything.
if you want to.
Okay.
And you get advantage on this one.
Nope.
Hmm?
22.
22. So your arrow slightly veering to the left, in your weakened state currently, as it flies to the left. Supernaturally, it like lights up this white color and points towards it, and that hits.
Alright. 13. 16 damage.
Okay.
Bitch. And I shoot at her again.
Okay, this one's just normal.
Oh, 13.
I miss this, unfortunately.
Garbage. Okay. Okay.
Do you want to do anything else?
Action surge.
Oh my god.
Dude, I hate this fucking bird right now.
It hates you.
Woo! 24.
That'll hit.
I'm just gonna do a nice bursting arrow on it.
The spell or the...
No, like my arcane shot.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, 12, 14, 16 damage.
Okay.
She's still up?
Yes.
I shoot again. 22.
That hits.
Okay. Oh, I forgot the hunter's mark on my bursting arrow.
Oh, roll d6.
Add a 1.
Okay.
Alright, and then I'll shoot her, hit her with my second arrow, so 10. Yeah.
Ooh.
16 damage on my second arrow.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah! I'd like to leap off of Lawless and just hit her in the face really hard.
Make an acrobatics
she-
check.
I will allow it.
See how cool it is. Okay, make a normal acrobatics check then.
Wait, what?
Acrobatics, see how cool it is.
Oh,
my God.
I totally trip and still hit her.
So she runs at you and you see it going. You're just like, what are you doing? Not even stopping it. So she jumps up, launches off your shoulder, makes it 5 feet in the air, fires the arrow. It hits the giant bird as it hits it and falls to the ground. She falls flat on her face though afterwards.
It's fine. I killed the bird. It's okay. It's fine.
So they both hit the ground at the exact same time.
I just stare at her like, was that necessary? And I just reach out my
Definitely
hand out to help her.
Definitely. That's the second time I tried to do something super cool and it totally failed. Last week it didn't go very well. Just got that
Nature
one
telling
on my
you that
acrobatics.
you're doing too much.
You got the kill. Don't do too much. Okay, cool.
Alright, so as the creature falls and breathes its last breath, the brazier in the room whoosh, bursts to life again.
I do help you up, by the way.
Alright, cool. I'll be over there then.
Okay. Awesome. You got a second fire. But it just so happened we only need 2 out of 4 fires. Mm.
No.
Make an intelligence check.
Can I rip
Awesome.
like very
Where are my
aggressive-
dice?
Well, I mean, she's dead. She won't feel it. But can I take one of
Seriously.
her giant feathers?
Yeah, you easily do so. Make the flex check though, just to be sure.
6.
6. You are so confident you guys have done this quest.
I'm just walking in that pool.
Yep.
16.
Okay. 16?
Yeah.
You managed to yank one of her feathers out, and it's definitely a longsword's like length. Like it's very long.
I would like to attempt to get a slice of meat off of this bird.
Make me a nature check.
And what is it called? Like the actual creature?
It's
7?
Just write down you have a rock feather.
A rock feather?
That's what I thought.
Huh?
7.
7? So you kind of look around, you're like, I'm familiar with normal chickens, I'm familiar with normal birds, and you're like, there's a good spot, and you take your sword and you slash into it, and it doesn't even get deep.
Side note.
You always gotta go for the wings.
And you're like, this is definitely a tougher bird than I anticipated.
Definitely go for the breast.
It's gonna roast a piece of its meat over that fire.
leg meat? So good.
So you guys want to do?
Gotta pick out all the bones.
I'm heading back to the middle to check this pool out.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you make your way back into the main corridor,
I follow him.
you see a ghostly spectral kind of bird fly out of the pool and go over to the brazier. God damn it, Sarah. The brazier that matches the smiley face symbol. It flies over to that and it lights up.
I wasn't very happy, so I'm disappointed.
Alexa, you don't look too good.
Me?
As her arm is like dripping blood and
Oh, does
creating
that
a
mean
pool.
you guys followed us? Okay. If you're talking.
After he got his chicken wings.
Chicken wings.
Elena,
Elena
Just
goes,
like-
let me help you.
I mean, if you can like fill in this gap, that would be nice.
I'll do my best.
For the snake, the smiley face.
the snack.
Yes.
The snack.
So you heal 25 damage. The pain in your arm immediately goes away, and some of the like meat from your arm starts to like kind of regenerate. And like the wound is still kind of like gashed open, but it is definitely fuller. Are you doing honey, Jack Daniels, and Jameson?
Yeah.
Disgusting.
I mean, you know,
She didn't get a full
it's
shot,
Like a
so,
teeny sip.
Is that a Jenga shot now? Is that
What do you want to do?
Me?
Is
Yeah.
that a thing?
You're heading towards the pool?
Yeah. Just gonna look at it, you know, maybe stick my hand in it a little bit, see what's going on.
Do you stick your hand in?
Yeah.
Poisoned. Living organism climbs up your arm and poisons you.
Maybe I got a new friend. You never know.
You take 11 necrotic damage.
Oh my
Oh!
That's not a friend.
As you stick your hand in it, and your hand is immediately engulfed in this black flame, and it looks like it's on fire, and it burns down to your very core. And you kind of pull it out and wipe it off really quick, and like
It
you
was
still
that
feel
hand, by
it,
the way.
Huh?
It was that hand.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
Now that there's like those lit fires, I want to examine the braziers again. Specifically the rock.
Brazier.
Because now that we've done
Rock
two
the
of
bird or rock the thing you
Casbah?
thought was a rock?
the thing that I thought was a rock, because now that I've seen like that most of
That
these
the
have been
smiley
animals.
face was a bird?
Yeah, I'm just kind of like I
I'm
don't
going
think
back.
there's a
Alright,
rock.
I will let you make a history check with advantage.
I suggest to the group that before we open one of the other doors, we take a rest
19?
to heal and
19.
gather
You look at the
ourselves.
rock shape and you're like, wait a second. It's kind of like bulky, but it has legs and arms.
It's an elephant.
It kind of looks like a monkey.
Oh god, we're gonna fight
The
an evil
rock?
monkey.
The rock
How the
shape.
fuck did you get a
Turned
monkey
into
as
a
a
Natural
rock?
one.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, my bad.
I don't know that. I was gonna make a note of it. I don't know this.
Guys, it's a monkey. It's not a rock.
I know this.
Okay.
God, what kind of idiot would think it's a rock? Jeez, Lawless.
Yes, of course. I thought it was a rock.
Then I'm going to walk over to this door this stone wall.
Okay. That you were trying to make to a rock shape the whole time?
Yeah.
I will say make an intelligence check with advantage
Wait,
since you have an
Ferris.
idea this time.
Don't try opening the door yet. We should take advantage of this space and take a rest.
Just completely ignore her.
Oh
Okay, go
god,
ahead.
you're such a dick.
Oh,
Wrecked.
God damn it.
intelligence?
Yes. It will be a difficult DC as you failed several times already.
20.
20?
Yeah.
Dude, I failed on a 21.
Failed. It is
Like full.
just enough.
Oh.
Just enough.
I got a 21!
Just let him have the door.
No, you literally got it on the dot. Well, you also failed several. You failed much more
It's
before
like
that.
3 in a row or something.
Yeah, so you just barely solved the puzzle with a newfound idea in your head. Like it's not a rock, it's a monkey.
Mhm.
You move the tiles around. It does make the same shape you saw in the brazier,
Damn it.
and it makes the shape. And then the door whoosh, fades away.
Makes the shape of a monkey?
Yes.
I immediately just go in.
Oh my god.
I'm so excited.
You're the fucking worst.
Okay.
I hate you even more.
Just look at Elena and Alexia. Like,
Woo.
Um.
and I follow them.
No.
Do you require more rest?
I do. I need at least 30 minutes.
I don't think we have that. I can heal you again if you need.
But you cannot bring back my arcane shots or my action surge.
I don't understand how your magic works, but
Wait, is action speed short rest?
Uh-huh.
Why the fuck am I not using this?
How the fuck aren't you guys letting me take a fucking short rest?
I don't need a short
Just
Dude,
30
I don't-
minutes,
dude,
guys!
I don't control this shit, alright?
He controlled it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll take some healing points, though.
Do you want me to heal you?
Yes, please.
You use the P word and everything.
Lay hands on me, woman.
I don't control anything. I just say things. I just say what I want to do, and usually it just happens.
She'll heal you for another 11 points of damage.
Alright, it's pretty good. I'm at 69, guys.
Well, I mean, it was her minor spell and did you 11, so.
That's fine.
Probably running low.
God, you guys are fucking idiots.
So,
You just want me to let him die.
I very angrily go into that tunnel.
I'm gonna say you're about a round ahead of these guys since you walked in first. You go into this room and you start walking down the tunnel. And you guys are about in the tunnel at this point when you see this.
all
you walk-
of us, because
All of you guys are in the. You guys are all in the tunnel, but you're gonna be in the actual room. As you walk into this room, and you see lots of trees and vines and different like wood like wooded area basically.
A jungle?
Yeah, it looks like you guys walked into a jungle basically. You're inside the building, but it looks like you walked into a jungle.
It's crazy.
Okay.
Jumanji.
And this is what you see.
I don't say
Oh my god, we're playing Jumanji.
I'd like to look for like any jungle vines that are like in the trees.
They're everywhere. And like the other rooms, there's a huge brazier in front of in this room.
I'd like to try and climb a tree.
Make an athletics check.
Brazier.
We're gonna make sure this works. Okay, 14.
Remember your
14.
training.
100 push-ups.
I will say use it with advantage because you remember. You hear Lawless in the back of your head say, "Remember your training."
Still 14.
Still 14. So you jump up on the tree and you make it several feet up. And you're like, "I'm doing it," and then you slide down.
Damn it.
I tried.
I was gonna Georgia the Jungle, and I was gonna like swing from a vine when you guys walk through and just go, oh!
Alright, so that's your action for that round.
Elena would be so unimpressed.
So you guys walk in as you see Varys sliding down the tree.
Varys, what stupid thing are you doing now?
Stupid.
Yeah,
I'm
stupid.
Remember,
climbing a tree.
now is not the time for training, Bears. We have a mission.
I was getting a tactical advantage.
Obviously. I look around.
I go to investigate the brazier. Brazier?
I investigate for creatures.
He's just like,
Perception check, investigation check.
chip, chip.
That's a horrible bird.
Chip, chip, chip,
Tommy
chip,
Wiseau.
Nah. You chicken? Chip, 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 chip.
Are you a chicken, Peter? Chirp, 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 chirp.
13.
We're the best Tommy Wiseau. We're better Tommy Wiseaus than Tommy Wiseau.
Make an investigation check. Is that for
11.
1?
No, that's a 4.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Sean. Have you not seen the wonderful movie called The Room?
It's
You should
alright.
watch it.
Anyway, so at the 13, you look through the trees
Seen
and
bits
you
and
don't
pieces.
see anything out of the
It's the
ordinary.
worst movie.
Look still, there's nothing moving.
I heard that it was the best worst movie.
It's true. You look inside the brazier and you kind of look through it, and there are several pieces of like.
I don't want to touch anything. I just want to.
You did investigation checks. That's what you're
man.
doing.
Oh no.
You never
I'm
learned.
dead. Monkeys are gonna jump out at me.
So you
Out of
kind
the
of look
skulls.
through, and there's also different rotted bones, and also pieces of like tufts of fur.
Monkey fur?
Oh.
Some kind of fur.
Oh, can I do a nature check for monkey fur?
You could, but as you're going through
It's
it,
too
you
late.
immediately hear the sound
too
of
late.
like like in Tarzan when they're like going crazy with like the monkey sounds. You
Like
hear
the
that
bamboos?
all around you.
Bamboos. The baboons.
No, like the gorillas.
Oh, okay.
Like
Are
they're
we
going
talking
crazy around all of you
Disney?
guys.
Disney? Wait, did you say Tarzan or
Yeah,
Disney Tarzan?
he said Tarzan.
Are we talking Disney Tarzan?
We're not
or
talking
like
about.
There's only one good
Planet of the
Tarzan.
Apes.
not animated.
Not Planet of the Apes.
What is it called
like
when
the
it's
live
real
action
people?
one.
Live action.
There's only one good Tarzan. So yes, it's like the
Oh,
animated
gosh.
Disney one
Clayton.
when they're going
Wasn't that
crazy.
movie good?
Tarzan
Live
is
action?
a wonderful
I don't
movie.
think so. It's okay. Anyway, not the point.
Sorry.
You hear the sound of like gorillas like banging their chests and like roaring all around you guys.
Alright.
I can try normal monkey sounds, but gorillas is a stretch.
Let's make it really deep and ferocious. Sound like Tarzan. It's
I need 3 of those dice
Jane.
to surround you guys, or come up to you guys actually. 3 of those ones, yeah.
We have 2 twos.
Oh, what did I just say? Jane, stay with Tarzan. Wait, where?
Sorry,
Like around here?
Just kind of surrounding you guys, yeah. So like 2, one on each side, and then 1 in front of you guys. No, 1 in front of Varys. No, 1 on, okay.
The blue one is where.
Yeah, that's
I
Varys.
know. So 3 and 4, put them behind Varys. No,
I got it.
you're killing me, dude.
We're doing it. We're doing it like this.
All right, fantastic. Now put that purple dice also in the center. Killing me.
I'm here to help.
That's the sim. No, okay.
You can have inspiration
Oh, thank you.
for helping me out.
God damn it.
Oh.
I
How many
reward
inspirations?
the faithful.
Is it a 20 or an 8? What am I doing?
It's inspiration. So like,
You just get a
so
point
you
of
just get advantage on
inspiration.
something.
Ooh, it's perfect for me.
Yes. So, the 3 smaller creatures that come out, they look like normal gorillas. You've probably seen them before.
Gorilla.
However,
Gorilla.
the one that seems to lead them as it walks out, it's easily twice their size. And it's got rows upon rows of sharp teeth. It's huge and muscular. It's got pieces of kind of like armor on it that look kind of like leather, but like, upon closer inspection, you can tell it's human flesh.
Oh god.
Oh,
And it's got like jewelry hanging from like its ears and its tusks.
I feel
What
like
color
this
is
is
it?
more like
It
what's his
is
face
red.
from Batman. The ape that like became like super smart.
Gorilla Grodd?
That guy.
It would appear as though Sawyer forgot to shave this morning.
Sawyer, is that
And
you?
the cool thing is that these pages are like right next to each other.
No, seriously, it sounds like we're fighting Gorilla Grodd. In the
You
jungle.
wish you were finding Gorilla Grodd.
I do not.
Do
He
not.
sounds horrible.
I don't know what Gorilla Grog is, so.
He has like psychic abilities.
Do you guys want to
man.
keep
Yeah.
your same initiatives?
Yeah!
we got natural 20s, so like I'm not
Yeah.
gonna complain.
I'm dope with 25.
I don't want to.
I need a party decision.
Alright,
2 out of
fine.
3. He fails.
Yeah.
2 against 3.
Look it.
Alright, so
Yeah,
Alexia.
but Elena has a vote.
Yeah, I impartial.
Alright, two against one.
Alright. So Alexia, you were first. So you see this normal looking like red gorillas walk through, and then the other one, like I described, this huge hulking thing.
So we see where they all are.
Yes, they do not try and surprise
They're
you in
all
the
red?
slightest. Huh?
They're all red?
No,
Yes.
the three
None
are
of them
red.
are gold.
I thought he was
No,
black.
they're gold.
I thought the big one was black.
No, the gold one's definitely
Roger.
the big one's personally red.
I was
Oh,
thinking if one of them saw like a moon while they were gold,
Oh!
shrink back down to a man but be much, much tougher.
Ah.
Do we have any moon? Oh, you have moons.
They fucking worship the moon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He has moons, technically.
Richie used to.
Mm,
Richie doesn't exist right now.
yeah,
He's a traitor.
yeah.
If
If you're
will
watching this, Richie,
There's
he's a traitor.
ramifications for betraying a god, I'm just saying.
I will shoot the big
Still
one.
unaware of that.
These chains stretch far and wide.
25 for the big gorilla.
The huge one?
Yep.
Let me check real quick. I believe that hits. Let me make sure.
Question mark.
Oh, yeah, 25. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
What?
You're making me
I was
nervous.
gonna say, are you serious? Oh.
Well, you know, I gotta make you
fuck
guys
us,
sweat.
man.
That's just my job.
Alright,
Not
it's,
my head. Give me a gun check real quick.
it's a grasping arrow.
Iron Giant or whatever.
Yeah.
What are they called?
If you want an example of what it looks like.
Oh, Ferrite Giant. That's what it is. Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
I like mine a bunch better.
That's a five,
Blongonga.
10.
Or not. Kongola from Monster Hunter Friends. Or Green Knight.
I know what that is.
Alright, so he takes
Anyway, yes, 25 definitely hits it.
17 damage, and he's currently grasped. Since
Unless I make the
well, no,
save.
I reread it. You take the save at your next turn. Like he's initially grasped in it.
Oh,
and then
okay.
he can break it with the athletic save.
So there's no save initially?
No.
Fair enough.
Correct.
So how much damage? Sorry.
17.
Okay.
Chat, let me know if I got that wrong.
But we know she's a fucking cheater.
I think it was 17.
She's a fucking
Liar! Oh.
So you see the arrow hit it in the chest, and the vines whoosh all around it, and it roars and screams that tries to like break through him. They like try and constrict him, and it pushes out and tries to constrict him again. He pushes them out. He's fighting it desperately.
Can't flex on that, bro.
I will use a radiant arrow.
Okay. Let's call it a moonlight arrow.
What, you're
You
changing
just
it
told
again?
me to
Yeah.
call it 19.
The moonlight radiates just as the sun does.
19 to hit? That hits, yeah.
Okay. 6, 11.
Moonshot, even.
12, 13, 14 damage.
Okay.
And then I'll use my bonus action to mark him with Hunter's Mark.
Okay, you do so.
And it's probably
So
gonna
Alexia
fail.
immediately.
Oh, question. How long have we been doing this whole thing? What time is it?
Jeez, so you guys start in the morning. Several hours.
Not yet done. That's
It's
all I need to
getting
know.
close to noon. Yeah, we'll say.
Alright. Well, almost out of super cool stuff to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Lawless, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna hit this little monkey that walked up next to me.
Oh, okay. I was like, this ability's really OP for a second there. The little monkey?
Yeah, the
Okay,
little
go
one
ahead.
next to the number
I mean, it's
4.
still
Number
pretty
4.
huge, but it's just smaller than that one in comparison.
I'm unimpressed with him since I saw the leader.
Okay.
You're like,
So let me swing. Normally, I will use Great Weapon Master, and I call the inspiration before you say if it hits or not, right?
No, you have to do it first.
Okay, then I'll just use it on this.
Okay.
Ooh, it might hit. Yeah, 21 to hit.
Yes. For sure.
20 to hit.
For sure.
Okay.
Two attacks both Great Weapon Master?
Just the first one.
Oh, okay, I thought it was 21. So 20 then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
21 hits, yes. 18 damage. Oh, sorry, 28 damage on the first hit.
Okay. So 28?
Yep.
Jesus.
I'm number 4.
Great Weapon Master is plus 10 damage. So.
Yeah, I know. I understand. Don't
I
worry.
was just explaining.
I'm just saying, it's large. It's a good damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's still standing?
Yeah.
Okay, so I hit him again normally.
You slash him deep across his chest, and like, although it's a mighty attack, looks unfazed by it.
Unfazed.
Oh,
Okay.
dang.
It bears its large fangs at you.
15 to hit.
They'll hit.
Okay. Mother. Okay. 11 damage. And then I will butt this one in the face.
Okay.
Oh wow, 11 to hit.
11 to hit. That just barely misses.
Okay.
You actually slash twice, and then you try to butt it in the hand. It actually grabs it and just at you.
Oh shit.
You'll regret that.
He like
I end my
snaps
turn.
it. Will I?
Alright, snapped. Whoa!
Hey man, the gorillas, they're like
It's
freakishly
magical,
strong,
he
man.
can't snap it.
What's your AC?
You don't know
Me?
that.
18.
18. Alright.
Maybe he's a magical gorilla
That'll hit too.
who can break anything.
Stop making magical gorillas.
It's gonna be a thing. If I ever DM, it's only gonna be magical.
This magic gorillas everywhere. They're the potion seller, the weapon seller, the enemies. Magic gorillas.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So you take 19 damage
The apes.
with the first attack that punches you square in the chest, and you feel kind of like the wind knocked out of you.
A little bit, a little bit.
And then the second attack, very, very
Wait,
low.
the second?
Yeah, it gets 2 attacks. Very, very low, as you take 7 damage.
Okay.
And then, so the one next to Elaine's going to try and hit, and the one next to Vera's going to hit it, and then the big one's going to move towards Alexia. So swinging on Varys. What's your AC?
17.
That'll hit. Swinging on Elena. Misses horribly. And swinging on Alexia. What's your bonuses? Not amazing. Misses Alexia horribly. So just Varys will take damage. You.
Oh, sorry, bears. Not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
You will take 10 damage.
Hey man, he
Okay.
ran in here.
As it swings at you once, and then you dodge it and you uppercuts you basically, and you take 10 damage. And that's my entire turn, so Varys, you're up.
Yep, gonna do this. Gonna walk out of this guy's start range.
Misses you, don't worry. I don't
And,
think 11 hits your AC, so.
Ooh, are we flanking this giant dice now?
Yeah, because you're within 5 feet of him.
Yeah, he's on my side right now.
I will attack him 3 times.
Not that she has one, but if she did, he'd be
And because of
right.
my racial feat, I'm allowed to re-roll one of my d20s.
Don't
since I
judge
have
me, Sean.
advantage.
Not
She's
judging you.
Totally on.
Didn't make a judging face at all.
Judge
Don't know
eye.
what you're talking
Judging
about.
eye.
Okay, I'll re-roll this 7. So 27.
That hits.
Damn. Nice reroll.
Nine
Those
damage. We're looking for a 20 here.
Yeah.
And then I will attack a second time. Wow, I will re-roll that nat 1. Okay, I'll still take a shot for that.
What a trooper.
It's the price.
Respect your limits at Game Drunks. That's what we believe in.
Disrespect them.
Sean's-
No ham biscuits.
This is
Sean's
a
at
23 to
Yeah,
hit.
Most of a
biscuits.
4 locos
Plenty will
and
hit
3
it.
shot.
Yeah, I've had almost one Four Loko.
Mister, I drink Four
shots.
Locos.
Yeah.
God's plan's been completely abandoned, Sean. Completely abandoned.
I make my own path. God has no influence here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Come and fight me.
I'm the final boss, so...
Oh god. That's what she said.
I fear no one till
I'm
I'm dead.
actually going
Then I
to-
feared no one because I'm dead.
I have 20 legendary resistances and actions a turn. So.
What?
Like I said, I fear no one, and
In
if
that
I'm dead, I
case,
can't
I'll
fear
use a
anything.
bardic inspiration.
Are we talking about God, not
Yes.
the gorilla?
Yes.
So I'll add an extra
Yeah, the
gauge
gorilla.
attack.
I was gonna say, well, we're all fucked.
I get +1 AC,
Oh.
Feels bad, man.
so it's 3 +2, 5, 10 damage.
Okay.
Wow.
It's looking rough.
And then
Who's the big gorilla?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Good.
Wait, the big one?
We
Do you
didn't even
guys
kill its
mind if we in
babies yet.
reverse order for difficulty?
Yeah. Oh, really? Interesting.
did I ever pull out my second sword?
He's a buff boss, isn't he?
I didn't, did I?
What does that
I'm
even
done.
mean?
He buffs the other monkeys.
Alright, this is Elena's turn.
Mm.
She's gonna shoot one of the gorillas. The one Wallace has been working on.
No, burn the big one with flame.
She didn't use it. So...
Very well.
There's a monkey right next to her.
Yeah, I'd rather she helped herself, but yes, I'll take it.
She's an assist character.
Unless she hits you, and then she's not helping you now.
I can take it. It's fine.
This time.
Oh, shit.
And then
Yeah,
your
this
next turn,
time.
you're